Okay, I'm waiting for the people to come in. Happy Thursday, everyone. Come on in. I'm going live a little early today because I'm getting out of here early. So I'm gonna wait for some people to come in. I know some people used to meet up live at 12:15, but I did an early live today. Hey girl, yeah, y'all come on in. Come on in. I came live a little earlier today because I'm gonna get off early today. How y'all doing today? Happy Thursday, my loves. How y'all doing today? Hi, Queen. Hi, Honey Drip. I know you at work, baby. I know you always at that job, baby. So yeah, I just did an early live today. I'm gonna wait for some more people. Come on in. How's y'all? Well, it's 12 here, so yeah. Some places could still be morning. I don't know why this thing messing up. Okay, I got it. Yes, I'm finally getting a vacation next week. Okay, good, good. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go away? You just gonna relax? What are you gonna do? You deserve it, girl. You deserve it, honey. Yes, you do. You deserve a vacation. Yes. I went to bed a little early last night. I was tired, sis. Sometimes these lies be draining the hell out of me. I got to get some sleep, girl. But be doing a little nosy shit before I go to sleep. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Miss Johnson. I know everybody's like, Miss D live a little early today. Yes, I am alive a little earlier today. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I'm going to bed early tonight. Um I'm about to go to make some keep running those YouTube streets at night. Hey, Miss Smith. Yeah, sometimes I just go to sleep. I be tired. Shit. Yep, it will make you tired. Mhm. D, when will you have memberships available? Oh, my I never want to monetize my channel. I just do this just to be doing it. I just never really wanted to monetize it. This is just what I like to do. This is a hobby I like to do. That's it. But thank you for asking me. Yeah. I messed I messed that all up. I'm not going to keep running through those YouTube streets at night. Yeah, because that shit make you tired. It really do. Good morning, Royal D. Did you hear about Davis? I'm going to play a video now. No, I didn't hear it. I got a video that just dropped. I'm going to play it now. Girl, don't use two streets. We'll make you tired running through them motherfuckers all night long. Shit. Girl, I got to get my beauty sleep. I be tired. I really do be tired. Hey, Miss Thompson. And thank you again, Candy Girl. I appreciate that. That's why I just put the link up top. If anybody want to donate to, that link up top to help support my channel, you can do that. But I'm not worried about the memberships and super stickers. I'm not worried about any of that. I just appreciate y'all coming in the chat when I have stories and stuff like that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I really do. I was never here for like, to get memberships and get paid, and I have did a lot of stories. And you know what, y'all? Because I think Polo is in Georgia. I think he boots on the ground in Georgia. And that story that he went to Georgia for, I did cover that story. I covered that story when that story first came out, but I stopped because there was never no more updates on that story. But I'm glad that Polo is boots on the ground with that story. So I'm gonna see where he go with that story because I remember that story. I covered that story. I really did. I covered that story. I covered a lot of stories over here. And when I heard he was boots on the ground with that story, I'm like, oh, damn, that's good. Because that family never got justice. Never, ever, ever. To God that got unalive. Yes, I was talking to Miss Smith on the back end about that. Did he commit suicide or did someone do that to him? Yes, I did hear about that story. Yes. Yes. Yep, I sure did. I'm like, damn, he only been in prison for 2 weeks. What the hell happened? Good morning, Miss D in chat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, good afternoon here. Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, I did see that. Me and Miss Smith, we talked about that. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So, and y'all, let's clear some things up before we get into the video. Now, yesterday, if y'all can remember, right, I played the video that Nothing But the Truth dropped, right? Did anybody in that, correct me if I'm right or wrong, did anybody in that video hear when it was said that little Tyrone called Big Tyrone to pick him up? Is I'm just hearing things? Did y'all hear that? Let me know in the chat. He's supposed to unalive himself. I could believe he could have. I could believe it. Yep. I could believe that. He probably couldn't take the time he had. Yeah. Wow. Hey, Miss D in chat. I heard that as well. You did hear that. Okay. Yes, that he said that. Okay. Cool. Because I thought I was going crazy here. Okay. So I'm not going crazy. So I feel like yeah, he probably could have saved his son no matter what the situation was. Your son called you, you didn't go there. I don't know what your reason why you didn't go there to pick up your son. I don't know the reason, but I damn sure heard that. I didn't want I don't know if I felt like I was going crazy or what, and I didn't have time to go back and watch the video because I was tired. Shit. I heard it. I heard it. Okay, thank you. Good evening, Miss D. Hey girl. Hey, my girl. Good afternoon, Roy D in chat. Yes, he called his dad to come pick him up. Okay, thank you. You heard that too. And his dad never came. Thank you. I just want to make sure I heard it right. Okay. I just want to make sure I heard that shit right. Because I'm like, damn, is I'm crazy? Listen, let me tell y'all something. As long as I got breath in my body, and if any of my kids call me and my kids in this distress, give me your location, I'm coming. Okay. Sometimes, y'all, we just got to take accountability for things that we did not do. You don't have to feel bad about it, but take accountability things that you did not do, or things that you should have done and you didn't do. Just take accountability. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't sit up. And this is what I don't like about, some of these things going on with this story. It's just like it's no accountability here. This is what I don't like. Okay. And again, do I want justice for this young man? Yes. But I just feel like still is no accountability in this story at all. I'm stuck on the it was out of control part. Yeah, I think we all still stuck on that part. I think we are. You on point, Royal. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. Thank you. What if the sad the dad sent someone else, like Tasha's son? Right. Possibility. I'm coming, especially with the history him and Lulu had that was letting a letting the law enforcement know. Right. Right. I mean, and one lady, she left a post. I don't remember her name, but she made a good point. She was like, shit, in my household, me and my husband, if something happens to one of my kids, I'm getting up and we're going. And then one lady, Lord, she left a post so long, y'all. I thought she was writing a motherfucking book. And I erased that shit because I wasn't reading it. For one, when y'all leave posts like that under my lives, I read the first sentence. And when I see you ain't coming correct, I don't even read the rest. I just don't read it. So please don't waste your time writing a fucking paragraph under my post, because I'm not going to read it because I don't care about how you feel. Okay. Because these people makes me so mad because they sit in my bushes, they listen, and then they wait till I end my live and they want to talk buku shit. Like, come in the live and say it. Because I'm not reading that shit. So please don't waste your time, making your fingers hurt, writing all that shit, because I'm not going to read it. Now, if you write something respectfully, yes, I will read it and I will comment. Now, I might can't get back to everybody comment, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it'd be a lot. But I will look at some of the comments. And that comment, girl, I just gone on and just deleted this shit. So please don't y'all waste y'all time writing all that shit because I ain't going to read it, okay? Especially when it's irrelevant. They are saying she was on meds. Now, listen, Miss Johnson, I did talk about that this morning with Open Book, right? That's what they saying, right? Is it true? I don't know. Is they saying to make her look bad? Possibility, right? And I say that to say because that didn't even have to be brought to social media. If she was on medication, if she had a mental problem, none of that didn't need to be brought to social media. That could have been just talked about behind the scenes, told the police how you felt. She's on medication. She did this before. She's a mental ill patient, whatever the situation may be. But I'm not going to say she's mentally ill because you know why? I don't have no proof of that. So I'm not going to sit here and say that about her. I'm just being respectful with it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't believe the story about the ex. I believe it was right. I'm not going to say he didn't say that. I'm just going to be honest, right? Because they been lying to us. Yes. So I'm not going to say now, do I believe she got locked up for domestic violence? Yes. Okay, because that was proof that she got locked up for domestic violence. And let me tell y'all something. Everybody that get locked up for domestic violence, that don't mean that they started it. Okay? Some people get locked up for domestic violence because they was trying to defend themselves, but in the process of that, they got arrested too. I'm not saying this in her case, but I'm just saying in certain scenarios. Ain't nobody gonna stand there and keep letting you beat the fuck out of them. Okay, they're gonna defend themselves. But then when the cops show up on the scene, that person can get arrested, or both parties can get arrested. You understand what I'm saying? So that don't mean that everybody got locked up for domestic violence is a violent person. Some people just defend themselves in certain situations. Right. It could be the other person. Right. You know, and some people just take things and just run with it. So I try to look at things from both sides. Yeah, Tyrone son said he had a brain tumor. Tyrone's son said he had a brain tumor and then started having, she started having outbursts. I don't know. When people are upset and looking to blame someone, there are no boundaries to what is said. Right. Absolutely, Queen. That is absolutely the truth. I'm just hearing that he was bashed on top of the head. Girl, that's new to me too. I don't know about. Lord Jesus, have mercy. They're they're painting her to be this person, to be a bad person. Yeah. Yeah. Roya D, hello and keep pushing. Thank you so much for the greatest. Thank you. There's just so much going on. Like, let's get into this video, y'all. Let's get into this video. She just dropped another video. We getting right into this video, and then we're going to talk about it. Hey, Miss Smith, my love.
Hey, Miss B. How y'all doing?
I'm doing great. Let's get into this video.
Check it out. They were doing a lot of stuff. Then when he got a hotel.
Whenever you want me to stop it, Miss Smith, tell me.
What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Now, I just want to put this disclaimer in this video before I play the next clip. My job is not to wedge drama between the family, but to expose what was on the BCW. So I'm going to drop this clip, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this situation.
Yes.
They actually left the cabin or where you guys are and went to a hotel.
That's new.
Yes, I did. I called. There's another cousin who he talks to like daily. So I called him and he said he talked to T2. He said on Saturday, and T2 told him that they thought they were supposed to check out of the cabin on Sunday and didn't realize their checkout date was actually for Saturday. So Saturday they checked out of the cabin.
He hopped out. He said he wanted to get out. She let him out and she drove off. Then the next story was
do you know where?
The car. He may have bumped his head.
No, he doesn't know the name of the hotel.
A gas station. Waited.
Do you know what? Can you give me his information so I can call him directly?
She goes. He sees him on the back of a stretcher. Somebody else saw him on the side of the road. They ended up calling the cops. So we can see that. Long story short, he ends up at
Miss Queen, I agree with you.
I need to figure out which one. There's a bunch. Which I mean, High Springs and Alachua are gonna be the only two.
They probably was in Gainesville.
But and there's a bunch in Gainesville. We don't have no, we don't have but one hotel here, and it's the complete opposite side of the county.
We hear that, and we actually you guys were gonna do this, and you guys don't even know what happened. And then she blurts out, Officer Wilson said that they went to a Papa John's, and it startled everybody. The neurosurgeons are saying that the injury
that would be Alachua. Or maybe it is in Gainesville. I don't.
It's one in Gainesville. It's like top of his head.
There's a bunch. Everything's in Gainesville. That's the big city.
Fracture in the top, fracture in the back. There's swelling on the brain.
Okay,
and they don't expect him to recover.
Miss Smith, make sure you be my second ear here because you got too many people talking here, and I don't want to get confused here. So make sure you be my second ear.
I got you.
Okay.
Her story has changed a couple of times. She called one friend and said,
"You want his number directly?"
Yes. You can talk to me, but I'm on his side.
Drove off to give her
Okay. Oh, what's your name?
We thought to call the cabin today, and
my name Arthur.
The property manager said he was
ARTHUR.
By the cabin that heard.
Yes, you're a smart person. ARTHUR. I just want to make sure I spell it right, man. What's your middle initial? J. And last name?
Then the witnesses saw her.
Morgan.
They were shakeout time.
Yes, sir.
All right, date of birth.
They heard him calling for her to come back in.
11/8/2000.
Went back in, and then eventually
And phone number?
drive out, but the witnesses don't recall seeing him actually get to the car. But the fastest that he has is to the
Do you hear me?
and like there's nothing.
Yeah. What's your phone number?
Hello, sir. When he would have tried to break himself,
I don't got no direct phone.
You can put my other phone number 954.
Well, how would I call you back?
That's why they raised me to the call because I just used someone's phone to call my cousin.
Okay. Well, so what? See, you got some information that I hadn't heard just yet.
Spoke to him last night.
What are you trying to do, sir?
So you talked to Tyrone on Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I talked to him like Friday, like going into Saturday probably, because he told me he was in his cabin, got to check out. He won't call me in the morning.
She left the hospital and my.
Okay, and so what all did he say? Like what?
He said, no, I went back to
He was just saying I was hanging out about this week or two, like couple activities, but he was tired right now. And me and my girl were speaking to them, and he was like, we went to talk about like cruises, and he was telling me he got to go on a cruise Valentine's Day, I think. Okay. And yeah, he got to go on a cruise Valentine's Day. He like I was on a cruise. And he'll call me in the morning.
And this was Friday.
Hey, Auntie.
The mom is, but she called the mom, never called her back.
And what did they tell you about the hotel?
He didn't find out.
About he didn't tell me about it. She told me this thing.
Call with him on the side of the road was about 5.
So Kiara told you the hotel?
They
He told me you
one of the highways.
Like right now, or are you talking about when, like after they left the campground? Did Tyrone and Kiara go to the hotel after leaving the campground, or is that where Kiara's staying in a hotel now?
After the campground, I don't know if she's staying there over right now. I don't know where she's
Okay.
I know she told me she went to a, they went to a hotel.
She didn't mention what city.
You said she was what?
Did she mention a city where the hotel was?
She's a hotel. I don't know.
Okay.
What exactly did she say? He's asking what exactly. Tell him what she told you. I'm telling him. She said they left out the cabin. They thought they were supposed to check out Sunday, but they were supposed to check out Saturday. So I asked why you didn't call me back. She said they were checking out. They were doing a lot of stuff. Then when they got a hotel, because they thought it was supposed to be Sunday, so they got a room for that day.
We don't know the specific.
Did you talk to Tyrone at that point, at any point in this conversation with her? No.
Evidently, the report said
Okay.
everything right there. He told me.
Did you hear him in the background at all, or nothing?
No.
Okay.
She just recently told me this when I was talking to her. In person.
Kiara?
I was. Yeah, she told me this in person when I saw her. She don't talk. I don't call her phone directly.
Oh.
So she was at the hospital. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So at the hospital is when she told you this. Okay. Alrighty. Anything else that I need to know about or might help us with investigation?
I'm trying to figure out the same thing you're trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Because I'm laughing myself to good shape. He told me he was from California that
we'll get a message with card to you.
and
We're gonna pull up here status.
I can pull up on him if I want to.
I'm not saying.
Alrighty. So if how would I best get a hold of you?
Officer Wilson, he kind of
Call the yeah, he got your number, Natalie?
No, he doesn't. I'm the one that can reach him. Like I know who to call to.
Okay.
You can put my number down for him.
He thought he was going off of emotions and stuff, but when we brought up the tires
Booking.com has all kinds of stays.
It's
For those who
kinda
love
confusing
family
with so many people
resorts,
fucking talking.
and for those who do.
What's that number?
Okay, this blocked out the number.
Hey, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yes.
So when they go to a motel room?
So
Is
that's
the
what
lady,
he's getting right now. So
Miss Kiara, is she confrontational with asking your questions?
We haven't talked to her. I'm still here with the family.
Finish our vacation or whatever.
So why you didn't talk to her?
That's why I said.
She's not here.
Well, man, it's all
He just get on the case. He just get on the case. He didn't know any of this. He's just now getting on the case. They haven't even investigated.
That's what I'm saying.
This is just now starting the investigation.
Hold up, cousin, listen, chill. Sir, do y'all got her number?
Nobody really.
We do have her number, yeah.
They have everything. So once they finish talking to her, they're going to find her.
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Sir, you got her number, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you supposed to call her before you call anybody else because her story got to match up with what we are thinking.
No, it don't. No, it don't. No, you can't.
But he's the person on the scene.
Oh, wait. No, hang on. All right. So continue, officer.
The last part you said I didn't hear. You're saying somebody on scene?
He believed that she was on the scene, but
Yeah. So that all happened in a different county. So they talked to a different county, talked to her already. But we're getting a call now. So
one person she said she was there, one person she said she drove off. She doesn't know what happened, so her account.
Exactly, Ray. Yeah. It seemed like they was getting upset with him. Seemed like the auntie was getting upset with him. Hey, Fatima.
okay. Well, if y'all think of anything new, let us reach out and let us know. Appreciate the information you did provide.
A white infinity. I got the.
Can you just have one of the direct numbers so we can call and get like the update?
It was several different stories. This is my phone.
Yeah, Tyrone's talking with our investigators right now.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Yep.
She slipped and fell. I said, my son is not going to phone like, what happened?
It's not coincidence. Let me tell you something. If it walked like a duck, it talked like a duck, call Affleck. It's a goddamn duck. My cousin G-Boy said if a duck could pull a trunk, hook him up. Some foul play done happened to my nephew. We mourning.
All right, what do y'all think? What you think, Miss Smith? Because, ooh, Lord, it was so much talking in that video.
Yeah, how you gonna tell the police what they're supposed to be doing?
How he gonna tell that man how to do his job? Facts. That's why Jason said it's not me, and was about to say another name on that FaceTime call. Yep. Did he just say there were stories? Have to match, their stories have to match up? Yes. Yes. Exactly what he said. This gets worse day by day. Yes.
And how you don't have a number where they can reach you?
Right.
That's when you don't want to be reached. That's what that sounds like.
It seems like the aunties was getting upset when they were sending me. They wanted to hang the goddamn phone up on that motherfucker. Wow.
And he did slip up because, see, that's one of the things that I was saying. When somebody's giving you a story, they're trying to nail down a time frame. And his time frame was shifting as he was telling the story and relaying it.
Because he said he didn't talk to Dro, right?
Right. didn't talk to Dro. He said they spoke. He said they spoke Saturday going into Sunday. I mean Friday going into Saturday, which Then he said no, it was at the hospital. So I didn't. I don't know.
She wanted him to stop talking. He would to stop talking. He was saying too much.
So now we need to wait. Okay, nothing but the truth, girl. You doing your thing. So now we need to see the Kiara's call logs if they logged it in as evidence.
Yeah. Exactly, Miss Smith. That's why the story's so messed up. It's too many people hiding behind mixed information. Yes. No, you're right, Miss Smith. Everybody agreeing with you, girl. I hope they look at the call log. Yeah, they may. They may now if they reopen the case back up. But again, y'all, I mean, I don't understand it because I heard Polo say once too, tell how much liquor bottles or something like that in that car. What car is he talking about? Is he talking about Lulu car or another car?
Hold on, Miss D. I'm still on this video. Hold on, Miss D. I don't know which car you're talking about, but how do you not have the number, but Kiara knows how to get in touch with you?
Fact.
Y'all are communicating.
Right. How did she reach out to you? Who phone did she text?
Exactly. This is getting with stranger by the minute. I can't. That is so suspicious.
Who phone did she text? She had to text your phone for you to communicate with her.
Facts.
There's no way it could have been someone else's phone. She said 2 bottles of Hennessy and some cut water. Now, do I believe that they were both drinkers? Yes. I do believe Joe drank a lot, and I do believe Lulu was a drinker too. I do believe that. Yeah. I definitely do believe that.
Well, we can't deny that one. That girl drank liquor out of a bottle with a straw.
He doesn't want to be caught because they will get a warrant for that phone.
Facts.
He straight lied.
Olivia, if they get a witness, they won't have to dig up his body, but
they didn't leave that boy alone. Let that boy rest in peace. Don't dig his body, but leave him alone. Let the family tell it. Why not call your cousin phone? Right. He ain't mentioned nothing about him asking where was Dro. And then I think the cop asked him, did he hear Dro in the background? Didn't he say no?
Yeah, he said no. But we know if he called him, what was that, Friday into Saturday, Dro was there. We know that for a fact. So how did you, and then the little thing is so small, how did you not hear him in the background? So she snuck off to talk to you on the phone or text you? That's weird.
Right. Did Dro know you was texting him?
The dude is lying.
Yes.
He was just
then
lying.
He said he asked Dro why you ain't called back. Also, yes. And said Dro said pull up on him. Yup. Hey, open book. Why was he talking to Lulu? I don't know. I need to listen again.
Yes, Miss D, play it again. Open book hit the stage. Play it again, Miss D. We got to hear it one more time.
All right, because it was so much of this video, so many people talking. God damn. The cousin was already there in Gainesville with the girlfriend. You believe that? All right.
That's what was being said.
Hey, Miss Anderson. Okay. Let me play it again, y'all. Miss Smith got to beat my ears because, goddamn it, there was too much goddamn talking going on there now. Thank y'all too in the comments for being my second ear, fourth ear, fifth ear, whatever you want to say. Baby, let's go back to old boy. Hold on, I'm bringing it back, y'all. Hold on. Okay, let's see where we at with this.
About 5 o'clock. She told me this thing.
Hold on.
What are you trying to do?
So you talked to Tyrone on Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I talked to him like Friday, like going into Saturday because he told me he was in his cabin, got to send out. He gonna call me in the morning.
She left the hospital at my.
Okay, and so what all did they say? Like what?
She said, "No, I went back to the."
She was just saying I was hanging out.
Hold on, pause it.
Just go do.
Okay, y'all, did y'all hear that part? He said it was Friday going into Saturday, and he told him he was checking out of the cabin. Get out of here. That don't even make any sense. So, did they not check into the cabin until Saturday? They were only there one day. I thought they were there longer than that.
So he said Dro told him he was checking out on a Saturday?
Yeah, take it back a little bit. Let's hear that again. That's what he said. Open book, where you at, girl?
She's driving. She's driving.
Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. This is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I talked to him like Friday, like going into Saturday probably because he told me he was in his cabin, got to send out. He gonna call me in the morning.
She left the hospital at my.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
and so what all did they say? Like
trying to check out. Did y'all hear that? He was in the cabin trying to check out.
Checkout was at 3. The cabinet manager said they left at 2:10 sharp. Yes, he did say that in that video. You is right.
Yes,
She said,
so
rewind it, please.
Yeah, so that means that means that this time frame is completely off. It ain't nowhere near.
Okay, open book. So y'all want me to take it back a little bit more?
Yeah, let them hear it again. I want to make sure I'm not tripping.
All right.
Spoke to him last night.
What are you trying to do?
so you talked to Tyrone on Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I talked to him like Friday, like going into Saturday probably because he told me he was in his cabin, got to send out. He gonna call me in the morning.
She left the hospital at my.
Okay, and
okay, now nothing but the truth said yes. He said Dro was in the cabinet trying to check out. Another lie. Check in the hotel about 3 something. So he talked to him the day of the incident. Okay, y'all, what day was the incident on? What day did they check? I'm confused now. God damn. Y'all gonna have to help me out. My brain going crazy. You can check out in the middle of the night. Got you.
And the incident happened on the 27th on that Saturday.
Okay, so Dro checked out that Saturday. They did check out that Saturday.
Yeah, but they checked out around about. They told them to leave, or they checked out around about. The manager came at 1:40 p.m. to that cabin and knocked on there, and Lulu was already packing up all of the bags and stuff.
Saturday is the day of the incident. Got you. He spoke to Dro Friday going into Saturday. Hey, Ms. Walker. Fatima said yes at 2:10 on the 27th. Okay. Now, why would he check out early Saturday morning? That's what I'm saying.
For real. I don't know why he would check out that early.
Right, because Friday and Saturday sound like overnight. You don't check out at night. That's true. All right, let's go. Ooh, Lord, have mercy.
And so what all did they say? Like what?
She said, no, I went back to
She was just saying I was hanging out about this week or two, like couple activities about it. But he retired right now. And me and my girl were speaking to them. And he was like, we went to talk about like cruises, and he was telling me he got to go on a cruise Valentine's Day, I think. Okay. And yeah, he got to go on a cruise Valentine's Day. He like how we went on a cruise. And he was calling me in the morning.
And this was Friday.
The mom is but she told the mom never called her back.
And what did they tell you about the hotel?
He didn't find out. About 5 o'clock Sunday evening.
She told me that they were
call with him on the side of the road was about 5.
So Kiara told you the hotel?
He
told me
on one of the highways.
So is he saying that Lulu texted him and said they were going to a hotel? Help me out, y'all. Did he say Valentine's Day? Lord, girl, I don't know. I'm trying to get it. Yeah, the author sound like he's holding something back. Yes, he text. Yes, she texted him while they was leaving. Got you. He's all over the place. Yes, and I can't keep up. That's why I need y'all.
Like right now, or are you talking about when, like after they left the campground? Did Tyrone and Kiara go to the hotel after leaving the campground, or is that where Kiara's staying in a hotel?
Okay, he said Lulu spoke to him on the phone and he asked her, why didn't you call me back? So then that tells me he got a fucking phone then. Lord have mercy. Why the fuck he is talking about a day or night of Christmas? Hey, that one where the manager stated that he didn't see Dro leaving. He did say that. He absolutely did. Yeah, he is all over the place. He is. Hey, sis. Oh, God.
A hotel now.
After the campground, I don't know if she's staying there hotel right now. I don't know where she's at. I know she told me she went to a, they went to a
She didn't mention what city.
You said she was what?
Did she mention a city where the hotel was?
She's at the hotel. I don't know what she said.
Okay.
What exactly did she say? He's asking what exactly. Tell him what she told you.
I'm telling them. She said they left out the cabin. They thought they were supposed to check out Sunday, but they were supposed to check out Saturday. So I asked why you ain't called me back. She said they were checking out. They were doing a lot of stuff. Then when they got a hotel, because they thought it was supposed to be Sunday, so they got a room for that day.
We don't know the specific.
Did you talk to Tyrone at that point, at any point in this conversation with her?
No.
Okay.
Well, didn't he just say he talked to him?
It sounded like it. No, he was talking to Lulu. That's what he was saying.
Did he pick up Dro that night? Is that why they was arguing the next morning? Girl, I don't know what to believe right now. He knew things for those kids who have a phone and used it on Wi-Fi. So the phone he talked to Lulu and Dro on when Dro told him to pull up, boy, stop it. He got caught right there. Yes. Why is he laughing?
Miss D, this go back to the red card and what Polo said. More than just.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of things that Polo's saying that I just can't stop thinking about. The liquor bottles. He's saying, tell how many liquor bottles in the car. He's saying, tell the truth about the red car. He's saying, tell the truth what really happened, I guess, in Papa John's, what really was said in Papa John's. I mean, it's just a lot of still things that's unanswered. Why is Polo keep saying that? Why? It has to be a reason. And another thing is, if they know what really happened to Dro, why are they trying to? And I'm just saying this, I don't know. Why are they trying to open this case back up if they really know what happened to Dro and it is somebody else is involved in this besides Lulu? When this affect the other people, if Lulu get locked up because Lulu is going to run her goddamn mouth, that's just something I was thinking about. Why would you try to open this case back up if you know that Lulu did not do this and did not play a part of this? It could be a reason why that Renee is not saying nothing and Lulu did tell her the truth about what really did happen to Dro, and Renee is protecting Lulu for safety reasons. I'm just asking a lot of questions here.
For real. Now you see Fatima Art pulled up on Dro. They must have hung out and Dro came back that morning. That it's possible Lulu was pissed off and said she was leaving. Totally possible because, and see, this is what steers the investigation. So the officer never asked him where he was located. I didn't hear that. Did you guys hear that in the chat? And the reason why I think that's important is because they had asked the family, was there any other family in the area? And they said no. And people are saying this guy lives around there somewhere close.
Now, she said in the chat, from my understanding, that Guy and Dro wasn't on talking terms. Are you talking about the guy was on this video right here? Because if you talking about him, that's not true. That's not true. He said out his own mouth, he spoke to Dro.
Oh, you hear that? They say he live in Daytona.
Wow. This is crazy, y'all. I mean, they could have been beefing before. They could have, but he did say he spoke to Dro, right? Did y'all hear that? And maybe he still has some anger with Dro. Yeah, I get that, open book. That's why I just said what I said. Maybe they did have a little disagreement. They wasn't really talking. But he spoke to him. Lulu texts him looking for Dro. Oh, Lord. Miss, who is that, open book? Now, wait. You don't have a phone, but you have a car. That's crazy. Yeah. Right. He said they was on the phone. Right. Whew.
Did you hear him in the background at all or nothing?
No.
Okay.
She just recently told me this when I was talking to her. First,
Kiara?
Yeah, she told me this in person when I saw her.
The guy that's talking now, open book, said he don't have a phone, right? He said he did not have a phone when the police asked him what was his phone number. So we trying to say, if you didn't have a phone, how did you text Lulu and had conversations with her?
Right. Okay, so I got it. Daytona, Florida is about 2 hours away from Gainesville. So that would be what, about an hour and a half away from the hotel. I mean, the cabins.
Yeah, I know that's the same guy. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we was talking about the phone. When the cops asked him for his phone number, he said he did not have a phone, and that's when I guess the auntie or the cousin Natalie gave him her phone number or whatever the situation may be. But Natalie was trying to get him to tell the police, I guess what was said or whatever the case may be. But the chat is saying what I'm saying. If you don't have a phone, then how did you contact Lulu? How did Lulu tell y'all was going to a hotel?
And yes, and look, this is what OB said. Open Book said, who is talking to him in the background because he sounds distracted. He definitely sounds distracted.
I think that was the cousin Natalie. It sounds like her voice. It sounds like the thing with Dro befriending an ex to cover up for their relationship that Dro found out. Low key, Dro told actor to pull up and things got deadly. Did Dro unlock that X? Did Dro unlock the X that night? Lulu found out on the 27th, the ex-girl. See, I don't know. I don't know when Lulu found out about.
No, it was before the 27th because they was arguing prior to that. According to Gabe.
So y'all tell me what y'all think about it.
She don't talk. I don't call her phone directly.
Oh.
She was at the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So at the hospital when she told you this.
Say what?
Go back a little bit. Did you see the title? Nothing but the truth put up there. We got to read the title. That's dope. I wasn't paying attention at first.
Okay, let me go back to it. Hold on.
She just recently told me this when I was talking to her.
He never called.
Kiara?
I was. Yeah, she told me this in person when I saw her. She don't talk. I don't call her phone directly.
Oh.
You pause it there. Yeah. Now he's saying he doesn't call her phone directly, but remember he asked her why she ain't call you back. Right. Yeah, he did ask him that. Why didn't she call you back? That's crazy work. So he's saying he talked to her, and now he's saying it was at the hospital. But his statement is just not even credible whatsoever.
Wait a minute, he said in the hospital, but didn't he say he talked to them when they was at the cabinet?
Yes.
I think which one is it?
I don't know, because it sounds like he's trying to say he only spoke to her in person. Because now he's saying, after saying all of this, that they text or talk. The officer asked, did he hear Joe's voice in the background? He's saying no. Then he's saying, I talked to her at the hospital. It's oh my. That is crazy work.
Yeah.
All right. So at the hospital is when she told you this. Okay. Alrighty. Anything else that I need?
So did he ever go to the hospital, or he talked to her, meaning through a text at the hospital?
No, because this is the one that they saying assaulted her, so he had to be at the hospital. Am I right?
You're right. Facts. I forgot that. Because they said he got into it with her because she wouldn't give over that wallet and the phone and all of that stuff. Yes, I remember that. Right. And that's suspicious. Why do you want his phone? You're not his mother or anything. Why you wanted his phone? And see, a lot of people got to understand one thing. It's always some evil ass people in your family that's envious of you and jealous of you, and they will do anything to hurt you. Okay, So I don't like when people always try to act like their family is so high sedity and their family don't do everything. We love each other. We this, we that. No, everybody got some snakes in their goddamn family. Okay? They just not loud with it. They silent with that shit. And he sounds like one of them. And he sounds like he's not telling the truth. Okay? Everybody's family got some snakes. Some of this people be loud with it, meaning they'll let you see that they're a snake. And some of them is silent with that shit. And I'm not going to forget what Polo keep saying. If Lulu go to jail, somebody else is going to jail. Now, I don't know if he was in Lulu's car or in another car. Was he in another car? And he got in an argument with somebody? And they beat him side the head with the bottles and then threw him out and left him there? And he was never in Lulu's car? Could that be a possibility? I'm just saying, because I don't know. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, this don't help. In fact's nothing but the truth. Dro is a talker, so he ain't gonna be quiet, especially if you speaking to his cousin and he is heated from an argument. That's a fact.
Right. That's true, Miss D. Yeah, was he really in somebody else's car and they got in a heated argument? And they beat that boy with a bottle? With them liquor bottles probably was in that car that Polo talking about? And they threw his ass out? Come on. You got to be open-minded with this case because we really don't know what happened.
Yeah, he giving suspicious while they sit up there talking about Lulu changed his story to change 5 times right here while we listening to him. And he talking to the police. Come on now.
Polo knows something. Yes. No, I'm not saying. Yeah, it wasn't no blood found in Lulu's car. That's what I'm saying. Well, I don't think it would have been no blood anyway because I don't think he was beaten out. I don't think so. I never heard that. No one say anything about that part.
At Joy to the World, we have to rule out anything happening at the cabin because of the extensive injuries that he sustained.
Right.
So from what I heard, the injuries were worse than we were even told. So it happened on that stretch of road right there.
Absolutely, Royal D. Is Polo throwing out there to Tasha saying your man going? Right. Facts, sis. That's what I'm saying. People got to listen what people say. And that's in any situation. Sometimes people will say shit without saying shit. Because I do it sometimes. You either catch it or you don't.
Yes, Dorad, he had internal injuries. So we now finding it was something going on with his neck and all kind of stuff. So yeah, it wouldn't have been anything on the outside that they were looking at.
Polo be on point, and you best to believe he still knows stuff. Yes. And see, that's why I don't discredit Polo for one thing. Again, you know, I'm glad he was there for their family. You understand what I'm saying? I'm glad he was. He did what he can do. You know what I'm saying? They determinated him. You know, he said why they determinated him. This is coming out of his mouth because they wasn't being transparent. Okay? Polo said he took it personal. Polo took it personal because he worked closely with the family. And he feel like, you know, they just got rid of him because they wouldn't be transparent. Now, I don't feel personal beef with them because I don't know them. I never worked closely with them at all. So I don't feel betrayed. I don't feel any of that. So Polo have a right to feel the way he feel. You understand what I'm saying? I came at Tasha again the way I came at her because of what she did. Okay? Period. All the gaslighting and all the other little shit, but I'm not here to knock her down every day. I'm not here for that. But I'm saying that's why I came at her. Now, for as Natalie, I don't really have nothing to say about her because I never seen her, going crazy. Every time I seen her talk, I could say she was calm about it. I give her that. You understand what I'm saying? And I did hear people say it's fucked up every time Polo go live. He's bashing the family. No, he's not bashing the family. Polo still want them to be transparent. That's what I'm getting from that. And I could be wrong, but that's what I'm getting from that. I don't feel he's bashing them.
No, because all he's asking for is transparency. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just like we are finding out, they've had all kind of information before. And we are not finding that out from anything anybody's saying. Shout out to Nothing But the Truth. Her videos, when you go back and you listen, they knew a lot of details that they did not put out to the public when they initially came.
Right. Right. I just think a lot of things was done wrong. A lot of things was done wrong.
No, Ebony, I don't think that Lulu hit him with her car because they didn't find any evidence of him being hit by a car.
They said that his injuries was, I think, the neck and the back of the head or something like that. I can't explain it but yeah.
Yeah, they were saying they were saying the front of the head, the back of the head, but also we heard the neck, it couldn't be stabilized.
Yeah, so I don't think Polo is, I mean, hey, listen, what he do on his channel is what he do. I can't stop that man from saying what he said. I can only, control what I say over here. You understand what I'm saying? And it ain't like I'm taking sides. It ain't no sides in this. It's the truth in this. That's what it is. This is the truth. What happened to that young man? Why did that young man lose his life? Why? Why? She has been looking very worried in her face, and her vibes as well has changed. So Polo called the daddy phone. Yeah, he called the daddy phone because he wanted the daddy to pick him up, but the daddy never went and picked him up. Yeah, that's what was said, and that came out of the daddy's mouth himself. He said that ain't nothing I'm making up. He said it in the video. All right, let's finish this.
I need to know about, or might help us with investigation.
I'm trying to figure out the same thing you trying to figure out. Because I laughed at myself to good shape. He told me he was from California that.
Pause it. Pause it, Mr. D. Did y'all hear that? He just said he told me. So now he done talked to Dro again. Oh, Lord have mercy. I thought he said he didn't talk to the man.
Yeah. A lot of shit in this video show ain't adding up at all. But okay.
Yeah. You go pull up video status.
I can pull up on him if I want to.
She's authorized on
That's all. I'm not saying.
Alrighty. So how would I best get a hold of you?
Officer Wilson, he kind of
call he got your number, Natalie?
No, he doesn't. I'm the one that can reach him. I know who to call to.
Okay.
You can put my number down for him.
He thought he was going off of promotions and stuff, but when we brought up the prior.
What's that number?
Wait a minute. Fatima said, but wait, Big Tyrone told us that Dro dropped them off before the cabinet. When? Drop who off, Fatima, girl? Jesus Christ. Hey, Auntie OG. That's why Polo said tell the truth. Whew.
You see Miss Porter's comment? She said, right, Fatima, after the Wawa video surfaced.
Mm-hmm. Wow. This shit really got you thinking, boy. I tell you. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, this shit is crazy.
But Miss D, this is the thing. Okay, you know your cousin is sitting in the hospital fighting for his life, and y'all trying to get justice is what y'all saying. But you're not giving the police a number to contact you back. You still trying to be undercover. Maybe you don't have a phone, but you can be like, I'm gonna call y'all every day or whatever. And you need to not be distracted by everything going on and talking directly with the officer, giving him the information in a detailed manner so he knows step by step what happened and how the conversation occurred. We're
Okay,
not getting
nothing
that
but the
here.
truth. She said Tasha did say that her son was dropped off before they went to the cabinet. Oh my Lord.
But see, here it is, nothing but the truth. Dropped off where? He lives an hour and a half away. If he stay in Daytona.
The lady said it was 4 people in that car, and Polo showed the video of her speaking on it. Yes, I did see that video. Now, Polo said him and that lady is not cool anymore. I really don't know what happened with them. Was she not want to be transparent now? I don't know.
No, she didn't want to beat her. When they came against him, she didn't stick up for him and say, that's not what happened and that's not what was said. That's all.
Okay.
She's
drop off where? Exactly, open book. Mama Black apologized. Well, she shouldn't have went against him. She went to apologize. Like, you don't do that shit. You don't come out here and make a statement, and then when somebody go against somebody, you ain't got their back. That's some fucked up shit right there. That shit ain't even right. You know what I'm saying? If you say you seen 4 people and you told Polo that when they came against Polo, you should have had his back. And I wouldn't accept her apology. I'm just saying certain things, man, let me just shut up.
So you see, India, she said, he said the last time I talked to him, he was in good shape, and he told me I can pull up on him.
Mm.
Oh, Fatima said, my Black apologized.
Oh, not
see,
her.
Look. Where you see
Go ahead.
that?
Go ahead.
It seems Fatima says it seems he was dropped off in Gainesville. Lulu texts him as if they were on their way toward them. Could be.
And let's say this. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, we all just speculate. What to say if that when the people say they never seen I'm gonna say Polo. When the people say they never seen Dro leave, right? Did someone pick Dro up and Dro left with someone else? I don't know.
So yeah, you're right. POC perspective. The only one who has been consistent in this whole thing is Polo. I ain't gonna hold you.
He has. And I don't know him personally, but I think he did his best. And that's what God wants us to do. Everything that we do, God wants us to do our best.
Oh, they saying that that's not the witness that Polo was working with my Black. Yeah, they were working with the lady that lives in a hotel.
Well, what's her name?
I don't know her name. It's a lady that I think she was on that side street that they were saying was homeless, but she's not homeless. She actually lives in a hotel. She had gotten picked up and put in jail.
Oh. He was at the gas station standing in the back. Remember, Polo said that was Tasha's son. Well, when was the gas station ordeal? Was that after they left the cabinet? When was that? Oh, that was before.
Before. That was before.
Okay, okay.
Yes, Ray. Girl, you always be
Ray, you
through.
be on it, girl. Ray don't take no fucking punches, boy. She be listening. It always felt like there was at least one person involved. Y'all, let me just say this, and y'all don't have to agree with me because I always say that. Even though y'all support me, I don't feel like y'all have to always agree with me. Y'all can let me know when y'all feel things ain't right. That's how I do over here. I'm just feeling like, damn. Do I feel like that was a woman's beating?
No,
I don't feel that, y'all. I'm just, and I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. That's just my perspective. Do I believe that was a woman's beating? I don't believe that, y'all. And I could be wrong. Again, I could be absolutely wrong.
Open book, the woman put out some details, but he said she gonna do more details. So we got to see when he drops that.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear her mention the car color. I'll have to replay the video.
I didn't hear her mention that, but I heard her mention 4 people in the car.
But y'all know, Polo, he played chess, not checkers. So he only put out a little bit to make them start being transparent, and look at what's all coming out now.
You see what Fatima said? Mm-hmm, Fatima.
Crazy word.
I always thought it was a man. Yes, Queen, because I'm just like, I don't believe, I just don't feel like no woman got so much power. Even, no, listen, I'm going to tell you now, you're not going to beat my motherfucking sons like that. No. Ain't no woman going to beat my motherfucking sons like that. You best to believe that shit. My son's going to take some type of control, okay? You might hit him one time, and if you ain't hit him hard enough to take him down, it's over. I'm telling you. You're not going to just keep beating my motherfucking sons in their head. Only reason you're going to do this to my motherfucking sons, if it's somebody there with you, and my sons ain't got no win. They got power, that they took control over you. That's the only fucking reason.
Yeah, but a girl is not going to be able to, this is just my thinking. Even if she turned into the Incredible Hulk, she is not going to be able to open the car door across his chest, pushing on him to get him out, and busting him in the head. How is all that going down at the same time? And she still driving.
Exactly. Nothing but the truth. Look how big Dro is. Dro got to be weighing what y'all say, over 200 pounds? He muscle bound. He got some muscles on him. And I don't care if he will. Go ahead.
He do. And he picks up Lulu all the time like it ain't nothing.
Yes. I just don't see no woman did that to him. She said, my brother has been saying this. Yes. I just don't believe this was no woman work. See, I would have been got just a little more perspective in this case, right? Maybe I could have stopped a little bit if I was still with my husband, but I'm not, if y'all catch my drift. I ain't got to say it. You got my drift, right, Miss Smith?
I got you. Uh-huh.
Got it. Okay. And keep that car steady. Yes, Queen. So who picked up the pizza? Was it Dro or Lulu? I don't know. I believe after pushing him out the car, they threw the pizza at him. I'm glad you free, Royal D. I love you, boo. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Johnson. I'm glad I am too. And I've been feeling so much better and brave, you know? It wasn't Dro or Lou. Ooh, Jesus. I just got to think about all kinds of stuff, y'all. I just can't. You know, and you know, I agree with Polo. He said you have to be open-minded. Now, again, we still want justice for Dro. I don't give a damn. Yes. But don't sit here and keep blaming for someone that you don't know the real facts on. Well, let's say this. Let me change that shit. Don't sit here and blame someone for doing something, but you know the truth, how it really happened. I'll say that. Polo did say the cousin was trying to. Polo said the cousin was trying to fight Polo and Jason at the hospital. D, you have to take notes and try to make sense. Yes, I you right, sis. You ain't lying. That's what the hell I gotta do, sis. You ain't lying. Yes, this is a lot to intake. Yes. Okay, Miss Porter. Whew. Okay. I had to digress for a minute, y'all, because my Lord, I remember that he tried to fight Lulu about the wallet, and he tried to fight Jason too. I remember, I think Polo said that. I remember that. All right. Hold on, y'all.
Hey, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sir.
Yes.
So when they go to a motel room?
So that's
the
what
lady,
he's getting right now. So
Miss Kiara, is she confrontational with asking your questions?
We haven't talked to her. I'm still here with the family.
Finish our vacation or whatever.
So why you didn't talk to her?
That's why I said.
She's not here.
Well, man, so I don't know.
He just get on the case. He just get on the case. He didn't know any of this. He's just now getting on the case. They haven't even investigated.
That's what I'm saying.
This is just now starting the investigation.
Cousin, listen, chill. Sir, do y'all got her number?
Nobody really.
We do have her number, yeah.
They have everything. So once they finish talking to her, they're going to find her.
Why does he keep trying to cut Natalie off? Let the lady talk. They never seen Dro leave with Lulu. So who did he leave with? Absolutely, sis. That's what I'm saying. Who did he leave with? Well, you see what Fatima said. Hey, Buttercup, how you doing, sweetie? Like he's getting agitated. Y'all see it? Do you hear it? Not see it, but you hear it? He's getting agitated with Natalie. And she's only trying to explain that the cop has everything. Why is he getting agitated with her?
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Sir, you got her number, right?
Yep.
Okay, you supposed to call her before you call.
He trying to say, go fucking talk to her and leave us the fuck alone. She know what happened.
Anybody else, because her story got to match up with what we are thinking. No, it don't.
I'm glad Natalie said that. I'm glad Natalie said that. Shout out to Natalie. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Hey, Miss Lynn, what's going on?
No, you can't.
But he's the person on the scene.
Oh, wait. Don't even. All right.
Girl, they was trying to hang him up. They didn't even want him to talk no more, girl. So you can tell that he can spaz out of control in a hot second. They sitting there talking about Lulu. Shit. It seems like he hot-headed too now. Come on. Conversations tell everything about you, baby. Actions and conversations tell a lot about you. Okay? He's trying to pin it on Lulu. Mm-hmm. What you say about that, Miss Smith? That, he got a little hot-headed there. I feel like he did. Natalie had to calm him down a little bit.
He was puffed up.
Yeah. Shout out to Natalie, because Natalie was trying to calm him down. Pump your brakes. Pump your brakes, baby. They here to help us. Why are you so agitated? Because to me, that's... Yeah, he was agitated. Right there, he told on himself because her story needs to match the witnesses and not the other way around. Oh, okay, Roy D. It seems like he was getting a little tight. Yes, he was getting a little tight there. I thought I was the only one noticed that. Yeah.
All right, so continue, officer.
The last part you said I didn't hear. What you're saying? Somebody on scene?
He believed that she was on the scene, but
Yeah. So that all happened in a different county. So they talked to a different county, talked to her already. But we're getting a call now. So
one person she said she was there, one person she said she drove off. She doesn't know what happened, so her account's there.
Okay. Well, if y'all think of anything new, let us reach out and let us know. Appreciate the information you did provide.
A white infinity. I got the.
Can you give Tyrone a direct number so he can call and get like the update?
It was several different stores. This is my
Yeah, Tyrone's talking with our investigators right now.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Yep.
Are we done?
Yep.
I said my son is not gonna phone like what happened.
It's not coincidence. Let me tell you something. If it walked like a duck.
All right, y'all. I'm finished with this video. I'm done. I just Lord Jesus, y'all. He was uptight. I don't know if y'all realize that, because he lying. Mm-hmm. They want to blame law enforcement, but they don't have their lives and shit together. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lulu was threatened. Mm-hmm. And she pressed charges. Now, did she really press charges on him, Fatima? Do anybody know? She said, I can't with him. She said, her voice. I just got to wait and see what Open Book feels about this. I got to see what she feels, because I feel like he was like a little spine out of control here. He got upset with Natalie. Natalie tried to calm him down and let him know that the police was new on the case and, doing his investigation. He said, no, Natalie, let me talk. Let me talk. Well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. That's crazy. Hey, Miss D, how are you? I'm good. How are you, sis? It's crazy work. This is crazy, crazy, crazy. I just don't understand. If I'm nothing but the truth. If they did not see Dro leave, who did Dro leave with? Who did he leave that cabinet with? Who beat that man? Who beat him? I want to know who beat that man. He didn't deserve to be beat like that. Who beat that man? Open book, what's going on, my love? Miss D, did you see the news? Yes, I did, baby. I got the news.
Hey D, hey T Smith, hey chat.
Open book, I'm okay.
Girl, I had to go back and look at it. This is just crazy. If it walk like a duck, if it talk like a duck, you better call Affleck because it is a duck.
That's the truth.
World, oh my gosh, girl, this is so much.
Yeah, it is.
This is a lot. This is a lot.
I don't know if nothing but the truth got any more videos. I don't know because she probably went back to work or she's at work. He kept trying to fight Lulu. Maybe he was trying to protect Lulu and got hit. It was out of control, remember? Yeah, they keep saying it was out of control. I mean, what Lulu said, it was out of control, so I'm trying to figure out what happened to make it get out of control. I just feel like there's too much head injury to get hit by a car. What do you say, open book? What do you say? Like, I just feel like that man was hit with an object and it took him out.
I think I agree. It's definitely, to me, I've always thought it was multiple. I just really didn't think she did all of this by herself. Like, even thinking of the plan and how all of this was going, I just felt something was off in that we were missing a piece of the puzzle. Like, it always felt like that. And so with this information, although they may feel that it's not relevant because this is all still a part of getting justice for Dro. Okay, it's a part of the bigger puzzle because you have to go back and work your way forward. Like, now it's like we're unraveling and putting stuff back from the beginning like a braid. So it's like we didn't know a lot of this in the beginning. With the phone call to Dro, he's saying that he called him, and I've never heard anyone saying I spoke with someone Friday through Saturday. Like, what, were you on the phone with them at 11:58 and stayed on there to 12:10? I ain't never heard it described like that, Friday through Saturday. So that was questionable too. Like, either you spoke with him Friday night or you spoke with him Saturday morning. Like, it's almost like he didn't want to say he spoke with him the day that it happened. You see what I'm saying? So he kind of was like Friday, I guess, like Friday-ish through Saturday or whatever. So that part also, let's see.
She said it's a recording of Lulu speaking to the sister, but you can barely hear her because they was talking too damn much. Yeah, because I couldn't hear that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she says it in this video.
Oh, it's in this video?
Yeah. Lulu stated that Dro got out of the car and she didn't see him fall. She said they always split up after an argument to cool off. Wow. So y'all really think that it was someone else there and he did split up? They cooled the argument down and she really didn't do this to this man? What do y'all think?
Well, I was wondering too, did he leave like with someone? Okay, after they heard someone arguing in that cabin, Was it Dro's voice? Like, do they know Dro's voice? Or had Dro left with someone when he said he talked to him Friday through Saturday? He said he had to check out. And this is, y'all, we just thinking multiple different things. So I'm just thinking out loud right now. So when he said, he said he was about to check out, which check out overnight is weird unless you just like on the road. Okay, nothing but the truth said it was another clip, D, not on this video.
Okay, got her. Okay, got you, sis. Thank you.
And so, you know, during that night, overnight, did he leave with someone? And then is it possible that he either came back the next morning or I don't know if someone, I don't know. I don't
You
know.
see what Fatima said? She said the red car left when the police pulled up.
Oh, really? Yes, Queen's Den. I can see that. Mm-hmm. Because I was thinking about that. So then he's also saying that the original trip was supposed to have been through Sunday. But it seems as though the property manager was thinking that, hey, their checkout was at 11 o'clock on Saturday. So why would they tell him Sunday? And then talking about she got it confused that it was on Saturday. So that part was like a red flag too. Um, Also, he talked about Dro. Now he's saying all this stuff that Dro was talking about, but he's saying he didn't talk to Dro. So he was like, there was a cruise about Valentine's Day, a cruise they were planning for Valentine's Day. This is so random. Okay. So my thing is this. There was a cruise planned and supposedly paid for. I don't know if he paid off the full thing, but Lulu posted the cruise thing on her IG that her and Dro were supposed to go on the cruise to celebrate him leaving trucking and all of that. So my thing is, well, did the cousin them plan a cruise too? Did everyone still go on the cruise? Because why that stood out to me, cruise, and then she talked about cruise Valentine's Day. She brought that out too. Actually, she brought that out on Valentine's Day when she was talking about that cruise that they had planned. Mm-hmm. But that wasn't supposed to be until March. The cruise was supposed to be for March. So that was all over the place. It was random in the conversation. And then when he was like, why ain't she call him back? Well, that means that y'all already have a pattern of communication. So it wasn't just a one-time thing. It seems that him and her, you know, they were talking, but why is she communicating with you, sir? Who are you to her? If she's supposed to be calling you back and stuff. That could have been a red flag and a problem between the cousins. I don't know if that caused the problem or if it was the problem between him unblocking an ex. You know, we don't know the extent of what all of that part is about.
I mean, was he fighting Dro and felt like Dro was getting the best of him because Dro big and he beat him in the head with that bottle? I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Right now, I'm team accident. I'm telling you, until further notice. The man jumped out of the car. He hit that guardrail, rolled a little bit, got up, and people thought he was okay, but he wasn't. Because they say the homeless lady said the original position that he was found in by the cars was not where he got off at. He actually hit that guardrail.
Did the lady say he hit the guardrail, or you just saying he hit the guardrail?
No, she said he was by the guardrail. He rolled into that guardrail. And he got up.
But yeah, I mean, you think a guardrail would just kill him like that?
It's not that the guardrail is killing him, it's that he's rolling into a solid object. You jumping out of the car, you done hit the guardrail, you rolling, you know, I mean, you in motion, you're not stationary.
Oh, yeah, your body, yeah, the impact. Mm-hmm.
So until further notice, like this, the ME, that's what the ME went with. The contusions on his body and the guardrail. And it probably lined up. So right now, that's where I stand until I hear the rest of what that witness had to say.
Okay. I don't
But
know.
see, here's the thing: a witness, nobody can tell you what happened in that car except the people that were in that car.
Yep, that's true. That's so true.
The only thing the witness can tell us is that she saw him jump out of the car into that guard. He was closer towards the guardrail. I think she said he hit the guardrail. He got up. So if you're looking at somebody get up from hitting the guardrail, you thinking they okay, but he really wasn't okay, and he fell down. Where we saw him at. But she said he was trying to get back into the car. Is the way the lady said it.
She said, "I just want to say, like I would like to know, with jumping out of the car, why was his slipper still on his foot? Facts. Was they put back on his foot?"
The witness said, "We don't know because the people who showed up on the scene was messing with the scene. So they put his money back in his wallet or on top of his wallet. They probably put the pizza back together or the chicken
No,
wings
they didn't put
there.
pieces back together because the witness, because the nurse said the pieces was across um the highway when they got there. She said only thing they seen was the chicken in the box next to him with a phone and a wallet. And I think Tasha asked them about the pizza or something like that, I guess. And the pizza was across the goddamn highway because that's what one of them nurses said or somebody.
Yeah, I mean, but the pizza across the highway intact. Maybe it's one of them homeless people grabbed the box. I don't know. So then you have, you just have people contaminating the scene before you knew it was even a scene. So if the man was nice enough to put his money back, maybe he was nice enough to put the man's shoes on. They didn't say, the man didn't say that part.
They said that Dro had multiple scars on the top of his head.
That would align with him hitting that because those guardrails have those big old welded screws on them, like 3. So they probably would have had to measure them to see if they measured the same length. But I don't know if they did that much work.
But the shoes would have been still in the road where he jumped out at. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but where would his money have been? How did the money get out of the wallet and then the man trying to put it back? I don't get what all happened with that part.
No, I don't get it neither because why was everything so neatly? The nurse husband stated everything was neatly beside him. The chicken, the wallet, and the phone and the money. That's what that nurse husband said out of his mouth. Now, who put that there? Because if he fell against a guardrail or got hit in the head, whatever's going to be, I feel like that chicken should have been on the ground. And how did his wallet get out of his pocket? Maybe he had his phone in the hand, but all that wouldn't have been so neat next to him.
Correct. None of that would have been neat. That's why everybody is up in arms about it. But we know that the man was he put the money back neatly. So we just don't know how much time he had.
I watched that video already. I watched the video when he was talking to the John Doe man.
Okay, y'all, I got something that just hit me. I want to see what y'all think because I was like, I'm tired of hearing about these pizza and wings, but I was like, I'm tired of it, but I'm curious to know this. Okay, now I'm kind of putting things.
Hey, Freddie.
Hey, Freddie. Okay, so I'm wondering, based off of the information that they said was caught on camera. Okay, first, do we need to rewind some on the time? Because I'm wondering if that lady saw 4 people in a vehicle. Okay, maybe they had already gone to Papa John's and had ordered some pizza, not in Lulu's car with Lulu. Okay, now whoever he was with, they had already gotten this pizza. This is just, my hypothesis. Whoever he was with, they had already gotten a piece of something, went down. Okay, when they came back around, I don't know who all he was in the car with, what went down. Bam, Dro's over on the ground. Lulu comes around. Her car is found or seen in the camera view, and then it goes out of view. Now they catch her car and the black car. Then when she pulls up and sees him, now, did anyone on those cameras see him come out of her car? Was it out of her car? That's why I'm now wondering, because when they took her car, they didn't find anything. So at some point, was he riding with someone else?
Good question. That's what I said too.
Like
Did
for
him?
her
I said that
to
before. I said, did him and Lulu go to the pizza place together? Was
or
they there together to order that pizza?
that's what I'm saying. Because maybe when she was going to look for him at Papa John, she's going in that direction. Lo and behold, she sees another car. She makes the U-turn. I think someone said it in the chat. She
They
would
said,
make that
great question,
U-turn
great question. They said,
and then came back around because everybody's like, well, why would she be going in the direction of the pizza place if they had been, I had already gotten the pizza? Because that didn't make sense. Now, in this scenario, it would make sense that she comes and she's going to look for him or go wherever they are. They are already from the pizza place coming around. She sees them and comes around too, or whatever. And then by the time they already drove on the side, her car is caught there, okay, and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just was thinking about, is it a possibility? Because no one has seen the actual act except for that lady. She is the one that is a witness that's saying about the 4 people. Nobody else has camera footage of the act of him coming.
so open book. Is that why Polo could be saying what he's saying? Tell the truth. What actually happened? Who was there at that pizza place? Is that why Polo could be saying what he's saying?
That's what I'm wondering.
That's what I'm saying, y'all. We gotta listen. I'm telling y'all, I'm not everything Polo said is a reason for it. And if you feel that it's not, you're slow. Something is wrong. It's totally off with you. Because Polo is not going to keep saying the things that he's saying for nothing.
Right. And Monthili, she just said that makes sense. That's probably why she missed her turns. She could have been following someone or seen someone came around, and was like, we thinking she should have been going back to the hotel if Dro was in her car. Because that was my question. Like, why did she miss her turn 2 times when she was supposed to be going back to the hotel? So was there someone that she saw she's now following? Now, when they're looking at the camera footage, if they don't know about another potential car, then they're not going to look for another potential car. They're looking for her car.
Her car. Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because they're saying, she was the last one he was with. Now, we didn't know all of this other information prior to be like, well, what if he hooked up with his cousin? Or what if they went to get this? Or what if, we didn't have that scenario in mind because we didn't have this. This is why all of this background info is important.
Yeah, Royal D, open book. We cracked the case.
Like they need to rewind the tape some. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm telling y'all, a lot of people saying that Polo, he's wrong for attacking his family. I don't think he's attacking his family again. I think Polo is upset because I think Polo is still trying to bump some of those lies that is still being told. I think Polo still wants transparency, even though he's not working with the case anymore. I think Polo knows what really happened. I think that's why Polo is saying, tell what really happened at that pizza place. That's why he's saying, tell how many liquor bottles was in that car. That's why if Lulu go to jail, she ain't going by herself. Y'all got to understand one thing. Polo is saying shit without saying shit. A lot of these people is just want to feel like Polo stupid. He mad because she not messing with him no more. He's jealous. He's mean. I don't look at Polo with none of those things. I just don't. If I did, I wouldn't be afraid to say it.
Right. You definitely won't.
Hell no. I said, Polo, now you're fucking wrong. I don't think Polo is wrong. I think Polo, like I said, he's took it personal because he had a relationship with them, a personal relationship with them with this case. I didn't have a personal relationship with them with this case. Ain't right, ain't right, ain't right. And you know, I keep open-minded what Miss Smith said too, because I take all opinions and all opinions is welcome. You know, but I just feel like, damn, could a woman really beat a man like that? I'm just saying. I mean, I know you got some crazy ass women out here now. Shit, they'll give you a run for your money. But damn, I don't know. I just can't see no woman beating him like that. And I could be wrong. I just don't see it.
Yeah. And then, I mean, you just think about that. Like, Lulu still looks suspect, though, because you're having a lot of conversation
yes
with this guy. And for him to, at one point, he's saying, Dro is saying this or said that, but then you saying you never talked to your cousin? You never heard him in the background? Like, what? So you were hearing this secondhand through Lulu? Where was that information coming from if he hadn't talked to him? And then when he started calling her Miss Kiara, well, have you talked to Miss Kiara? What you mean, Miss Kiara? That's what you call her? Okay, and then was getting on the defensive about, have you spoken with her first? No, he wants to make sure they not trapping him, that she had told the story first, and he wants to make sure his stuff is lining up with what she said.
And then if the cop would have said, yeah, we spoke to her, he probably would have said, well, what did she tell you?
They trying to get it separate. Yeah. So then I'm curious to know if they had kept this investigation going. See, that police department right there, they seem like they were really, really on it. I don't know what our Gainesville has done, but my thing is, I'm curious to know if they had questioned her and asked her similar questions about what he said, would they have gotten the same answers?
Right.
That's how you gonna catch people up. You got to separate them, see what this one gonna say, see what this one gonna say. So that part, now you gave him a chance to talk to her and tell her, because you said you hadn't talked to her. Now he can call her and make sure she knows what to say.
Absolutely.
That's messed up.
Absolutely. And I'm just not going to take my mind off Polo. I can't, y'all. I'm sorry. I know y'all probably tired of me saying that, but I just cannot take my mind off of Polo by the things he keeps saying. I can't. Right now, Polo is boots on the ground in Georgia. Open book. Do you remember a while back when I covered that story about that boy in that school? That's where he went at.
Yes, and you know what? I'm glad he is. Oh, baby, I'm definitely on board, because I followed his mom with that story, and she has not given up. She is still fighting.
Yes. You remember when I covered that story in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And I stopped covering it because I had nothing else to go on.
Yeah.
Yep, I covered that story. And when he said, I'm like, wait a minute, it sounds like I covered that story before. And then when he said boots on the ground, I'm like, yeah, he went to that lady. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely on board with that.
Yeah. So I hope he can get some justice for that family. And I hope they appreciate him.
Right.
You know? Yes. I mean, come on, he found all the way from Florida, and I know a lot of people that does do that. They content creators and they go to different states and help people try to get justice for their loved ones.
Well,
that
Jeff
family has definitely
Brown,
put in money.
huh?
I said that family has definitely put in money into getting justice for their son.
Yes, she has not given up whatsoever.
She's not.
And she must have called him in.
You know what? I don't know. I know I don't know how that.
Well, he did say he was communicating with the mother.
Oh, okay. Well,
she don't care how messy it get. Find out, digging everybody mess, boy. Sure. And that's what you want when you seeking justice. It don't matter who get hit. Just do
it.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, no one should look at this as a negative when you want justice for your family. You want people to think through things that have been presented on video. This is what detectives do. We are our own PIs, okay? But we ain't heard nothing updates from other PIs. So, you should want, if our focus is on getting justice and getting down to what happened to him, why is that such a problem?
Right.
I'm not understanding.
And I feel like everybody that's covering this Dro case, I feel like everybody should be entitled to an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need to be open-minded with this. Just don't focus on Lulu. We're not saying that Lulu don't know.
Exactly.
We're not saying that we don't want justice for Dro. But let's be open-minded with this shit. Okay? And don't leave out what Polo is saying. And I know a lot of people don't like him, and you have a right to feel the way you feel about him. But don't just completely dog the man out, because when the man was doing his due diligence, y'all was all for the man. But now it's a fallout. Y'all against the man. What type of shit is that?
Because he knows information from when they were cool, that we were not privy to. You see what I'm saying? So it's like how this information is coming out.
Shelly said, "Hey, open book," and Miss Smith.
Oh, hey, Shelly. I wasn't even looking at the chat.
Hey, Shelly.
Because I'm like that, y'all. I'm not, you know what? And I'm not even going to talk down on Tasha no more. I just called Tasha out, like I said, because I had to call out her behavior. Not saying I hate her or I dislike her, because I don't know her personally to feel that way about her. But I called out her behavior. And when I do a story, if I see behavior that bothers me, I called it out. But that don't mean it's a hate thing, because I don't hate anyone. You know what I'm saying? I never called out Natalie because I never seen Natalie get out of control. I always seen Natalie was peaceful when she talked. You understand what I'm saying? She never got crazy and all of that kind of stuff like that. She was always peaceful. But what I'm trying to say, none of us shouldn't do this. And I know some people do it. None of us should never say what our kids won't do. Don't never say what your husband won't do. Your boyfriend won't do, your sister, your uncle. Don't never say that, because you're not them. People grow up and change their mentality, change their ways. They can be so loving and caring, and then they grow up to be an evil ass demon. So let's remember things like that, y'all. And a lot of people does take up for their family, but don't do that. Because the ones you take up for can be the enemy. And I'm just being honest. This is a sad story. It's sad. And I'm just keeping all options open. That's what we do over here. That's what we do. We keep it a buck. Shit. I'm my own PI.
Right. Your own PI shoes.
Yeah. I'm doing my own goddamn investigation the way the fuck I want to do it.
But the Holy Ghost is our PI. He tells us things, okay? He'll lay it in our spirits on some stuff. So
that's right.
When you think about it, he exposes all truth. He will give you just like that, a little inkling of something is off. Like yesterday, I was just sitting here and I was like, wait a minute, what time is it? And it was like a still small voice. You go get your kids. I almost forgot to pick my kids up because they were on spring break last week. So I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta go. So you just never know when that little feeling comes and you like, man, I think it's this. He'll put that into your mind.
Yep, y'all the PI too. That's right. The
Yeah.
check is PI too. Absolutely, Ms. Lynn. Absolutely. Shit. We trying to piece it together here. It ain't about size. It's about the truth. What happened to that boy? That's what it's about. It's about the truth. What happened to him? He didn't deserve his life to be taken. Now, I'm going to say this. If that case be reopened back up and they lock Lulu up and Lulu get to run her motherfucking mouth and there be more arrests, then what they going to say? What they going to say? What these people going to say? Because I'm ready. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready. I'm just saying, and I'm saying this to say, be open-minded. While you out here windmilling, be open-minded. Anything can take place.
Look, y'all see that comment?
Read the comment, Miss Smith, please.
She said people pay for PI, not the advocate, Miss Jackson.
Oh Lord. Who is that? Happy being me.
Ooh. Well, when I say what they're going to say, I mean everybody. The family, social media, the ones that kept saying, Lulu, 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 still Lulu, still Lulu. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying no particular purpose. I'm saying everybody that did not have an open mind. That's what I'm saying. Everybody not have an open mind to this case. I'm going to say how they going to feel if Lulu get arrested and spill the beans and more people get arrested. How they going to feel?
I think that's basically what he was saying.
Who, Polo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you always got to be ready when you want to open up another can of worms. Be ready for anything. Because sometimes things might not go in your favor the way you want to go in your favor. Things can take a turn. Right, D, you have to have an open mind when it comes to this. Yes. You really do. You just got to think outside of the box. And that's what I've been trying to do. Did a woman really, did she really beat him? Was that really a woman that beat him? It could have been. I don't know. Could have been a man. Because it sounded like a man beating to me. Shit. Did he really get, did he really jump out the car and, like Miss Smith said, his head hit the rail and that's where the knots came from? I don't know.
And I did look it up. It is guardrails along there, and then it runs into a concrete barrier on that side. They made me go to Google Earth to check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a concrete barrier. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then the mama post them damn cameras to let y'all know it's cameras here, motherfuckers.
Ooh.
Yes, baby. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Shit. I want y'all to know I've been here before Saturday. And I took a picture of this camera because I want y'all to know cameras is here. They right here. You see them? You see them?
I'm telling you,
Baby.
they may need to go back in the time part some
Mm-hmm.
and look if they have access to see her car going down the road or on camera anywhere, then go back a little in time and look for other cars too as well. Because I mean, when the people pulled up, Dro was already on the ground.
But open book. Do you think that they only was looking for Lulu car because that's what they was told?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They
Come
only going
on
on what
now.
they were told, what the witnesses, they were told, and her coming back. Because remember, the couple even said that's when she pulls up. She wasn't there. She pulling up, so they didn't see her taking off.
Right.
But the
Right.
guy, and he even said that he said, I was wondering why was she going in the same direction because the hotel is back the other way. Why is she going back into the direction of the pizza place when they had already gotten the pizza? But now, was it them with the pizza or him and some other people with the pizza?
But it's
Right.
also that they were going in the proper direction because remember the hotel is off that way. They
Which
had made wrong turns. The hotel is back that way. They had passed their hotel and
yeah,
they had
that's
to
what I'm saying.
U-turn to get to it. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So the couple didn't know where he was staying. That's one thing that gives credence to what they saying. They like, why are they going back towards the Papa John's, not knowing that they got lost and past they stop.
Right.
Unless he thought they were staying at that hotel by the. Well, no, I think they told him what hotel because it's like he almost knew which hotel. Unless it was a hotel right there on the corner too. Unless he just thought they were at that hotel. I don't know. Seemed
Yeah,
like they
it's
had
a
had a conversation before they went live. I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, it is. Yeah, but just I love them.
But they had already told, look, this the girl. This was she give us all kind of hell and all of this, and she got rid of him. Probably had laid out some stuff. Here he go, his dramatics. He was telling a whole story. I was like,
Right,
this
because
man is
in the end,
really
when he
dramatic.
said, definitely was. But Luke, open book. When you said it, that is a fact. We have no witnesses to the actual incident. Only people
Yes.
in the aftermath. I think the closest we have to a witness is the one nobody's talked to, and she was in jail. And you know, that's it.
Yeah.
She was in jail. That's the one that they said was homeless, but she's not homeless. She lives in a hotel. But she was in jail when they was looking for her first. She got picked up.
Oh, got you. Okay, so
Yeah.
when she came out of jail, that's when Polo got up with her.
Yes. Uh-huh. Actually, in the video and something he said, it sounded like the Polo and his team was walking back towards that bridge looking for the incident spot and talking, and she overheard them and she was like, oh, they going over there, that must be their people. And she flagged them down the way I heard it, the way I interpreted what he said.
Mhm.
So
Oh yeah.
she wanted to get the information to the family.
Oh, wow.
Well, holy shit,
I know.
girl. Cause Polo been talking shit a little bit on his little community wall this morning. Yes, honey. The witnesses said but what if she was the other girl and not Lulu? Mm-mm. I don't know.
Mm.
Uh-uh.
What else she got? We This is
Oh, is it just me or is open book breaking up?
That's open book. What you say, open book?
Can you?
You breaking up?
Still breaking up?
No, now you good. What you say?
It's like
wait,
count, folks.
You breaking up again? Yeah. Yeah, you breaking up. She probably had to come back.
Okay. So yeah, we do need the lady. She the only one that saw him out of the car, into the guardrail, stand up, and try to get. She said he was trying to get back in the car. Is what she said. So yeah, that's the closest one we have to a real witness to the incident.
I want that lady to come back and be more specific about that red car.
He said, Polo said she has more details, so we just gotta wait for him to drop that video or interview, whatever it is.
Yeah. I want more details on that. The red car, what they said, what they was doing, when did they leave, all of that.
Now I ain't gonna hold y'all. The lady did say it seemed like a setup to her, so I do want to see why.
Wait, the lady said that?
Yes, the lady said that.
Wow. Wow.
And so this lady, she's, I will say she sounds streetwise. So that takes a different kind of eye to see what's going on and pay attention and not pay attention at the same time.
Because in order for her to say it was a setup, it seems like to me she done seen something. She's seen something. Because why would she say that? Yeah, why would she say it seems like a setup? You know what I'm saying? What would make her say that?
You. That's why I want to know what she's saying. What's going on? What happened?
Yeah, because something ain't right with that.
Nope, not at all.
That shit crazy.
Yep.
I know nothing but the truth says she got another video, but she said that other video is kind of hard to hear.
That's all right. We muddle through this one. We'll get through that other one. I want to get through it all.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it takes more than 2 years.
But this was a really good video, though. I do like it. Shout out to Nothing But the Truth. That was good.
Yeah. Miss Smith not breaking up. I can hear her real good. Yeah, I hear Miss Smith real good. Yeah, she came through with them videos. I just wish she had videos of that, like that highway.
The crash scene. I think it's gonna come out. I think we'll see it because we haven't seen those videos and we didn't see the pictures that the first person on the scene took. Right. And they've had those for a long time.
Yeah, I know Polo said he got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he got them.
Yeah, Joey, that red car may be key.
Yeah. Yeah. And maybe, a lot of people probably not think it was a red car because, like Ray said, that red car probably was gone before the police got there. That's why probably nobody's seen that red car. But that lady, whoever she is, she probably seen the red car. Now, the nurse didn't see that red car, right? The nurse and her husband, they didn't see that red car. They seen the other car that was blocking him, correct, Miss Smith?
I don't know, because nothing but the truth said the couple had the red car. So the red car is on pause for me. I need to find out how many red cars was on the scene.
Polo said this will all be over shortly. He did. Oh my God. No, he didn't say that. Well, I need to know why he said that. What in the world? Polo said it will be over all show. Oh, Lord have mercy, girl. No, he didn't. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, Polo knows some shit. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you do. Them people need to quit playing with that man. That man done investigated. He done his big one.
Yeah, she did say that. I think she was breaking the footage down. That's why every day she was dropping what she had. Because I think this is the fourth one right here. He said it's going to be all over shortly. Well, shout out to Polo, baby. Just bring it on, honey. Bring it, bring it, bring it. All three identified the red car left. Got you, Fatima.
I didn't see that. Which three? That's something they just told Polo?
She said all three identified the red car left. Who is all three? I think the couple had a red SUV, if I'm not mistaken. They just wasn't sure who it belonged to. Okay. That can make sense. That could make sense. Ooh, this is crazy. I couldn't believe that couple. They just rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, only thing I didn't like what they said when this came in, they start going off on Lulu. Like she's suspicious, she's this, she's that. She didn't seem like she cared. Maybe in your eyes, maybe she did care, but maybe she was scared. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the first time, I don't know. Maybe she was just scared because of the whole scenario. Could have been that. That's why I say, they saying that she had a mental problem. I'm not going to say that because I can't verify that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing on her to say she had mental ill problems. That's what they said. I ain't saying that.
And it's also the fact that they drinking all the time. Have y'all ever seen people drinking when the cops show up? They get serious in the mud and try to make sure nobody smell their breath. And they popping their little Listerine and stuff. So
Fatima said all three witnesses, Miss Smith. She said all three witnesses said it was a red car.
Oh, they must have told that to Polo. I didn't hear that in the video. I'll go back and look at the other guys with the black car and see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say she's a mental ill patient. I ain't saying all that because I don't know that about her to say shit like that.
Oh yeah, see, I told you Fatima said Polo has the recording of the interviews, so they with Polo, not the ones that the family actually put out.
False police reports on the family.
I haven't heard anything about that. But y'all know y'all be up on it more than me, so y'all let me know.
Yeah, because I don't watch them. Yeah,
Totally factual.
Fatima.
That totally can be.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe it already happened and she was clueless to what the fuck was going on. Mm, I don't know. Something went wrong, I can tell you that. POC said she just said it 2 hours ago, Miss Smith.
Or does she name people? They're probably putting them on for harassment. Why are they saying? Oh, I'm gonna go look at it, POC.
Wow. I ain't got time for all that shit. Some people just do too much. Like, yo, like some of that. Listen, I don't even listen. I ain't got time for all that police shit. I ain't got time for none of that shit. I just come in and do my stories and that's it and go about my life. All that shit with the police, I had enough of that shit. I ain't got time for that shit. Some people take things too seriously. Like, they don't even have to go that far. I mean, I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't got time for all that. All that police shit and all that. I ain't got time for all that. I ain't got time to be talking to no goddamn police, and I ain't got time for all that. All the stuff is just too much. Just cover the story. And some people cover stories, but they do the most. You know what I'm saying? They want to do this, do that, and argue and all of that stuff. Just do your commentary on whatever you're doing it on and just let it be that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just all that extra stuff is not worth it. It can lead into other stuff and it's not even worth, the consequences that can come behind it. That's why I stay in my own lane. Mm-mm.
Well, I understand you, Fatima. I think at the end of the day, it just we where we are now, and I do agree that if they hadn't went in on Polo, they probably wouldn't have got this far because everybody would have still been on their side.
Yes. What went wrong is Polo starting noticing they was lying about. Yes, that's what went wrong. Yes. Ain't nobody threatening them.
I
At
don't know,
least
y'all. For
wasn't.
everybody, I think it took everybody too long to see the lies. I saw them up front. I was like, something's wrong here.
Yeah. That's all we want to know, Fatima. I don't know who threatening them because I don't watch none of them anyway. So I don't know. I don't watch none of them at all. Not even subscribed. So I only know what people tell me because I don't watch them. But all that stuff, no, just listen. You can't be going around here doing crazy shit, threatening people and all that stuff. You can't be doing that. You got to watch your words and watch what you say. You got to stay out of people's inboxes, trying to be fucking bullies and all that stuff. Like, let that stuff go. It ain't worth it. It sounds like to me she was trying to bring Polo for everything. Yes. Hmm. Right, Fatima. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I don't know, y'all. We'll just continue to keep going on, but I just don't know. I don't know. Again, we all here to speculate to see what happened to him. We don't know what happened to him. I do believe again a lot of things Polo saying is some truth behind it. Open book. Did you ever hear that white couple say it was a red car out there?
I think so. I think they had mentioned a red car. I got to go back and listen to it again.
That's
But
what Fatima just said too.
yeah, because I was like, baby, we heard, yeah, yeah, that's right, because we listened to it not too long ago because of this situation. We were like, let's listen to it and see what they said, and they did. They mentioned a red car because they said the red car had pulled over kind of in front of them.
So then that would mean there's 3 people on the scene because the first guy has a black car.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So what happened to the mysterious red car?
Right, because the black car didn't have nothing to do with it because he stayed there.
Yes. And I think that by the time someone said it earlier, by the time the police came, the red car was gone.
That's what was said. Now, again, does it goes back to when Lulu said it was out of her control? Was it really out of her control? Let's think about that, people.
Now, I agree with Fatima because she said it all started with the Wawa video, because that was a few days before all of this. Like, this whole thing was set into probably motion or plan, um, at that time, because it was other people there even during that video, although it's not in the same location. But what was discussed during that particular time? They had Lulu in the back seat, and supposedly people saying that looked like the cousin in that video too. So did they all talk about something, going somewhere when they got there, their own that we said it's in then?
She said, yes, they did say, wait, yes, they did, but the John Doe said also, the couple said that, wait a minute, yes, they did. But the John Doe also said the couple had a red car. Well, he probably could have said that because he got it mixed up. You know what I'm saying? He could have got it, mixed up, not knowing who was driving the daggone red car, I guess.
Well, right, because the red car pulled is behind him, but in front of the couple. So the couple is thinking that that's that man's car, and that man thinking that that's the couple's car.
Yeah, it could have been a little confusion on who was driving what.
That's
to the red couple, but now to the witness lady. But check this out, y'all. To the witness lady, now she knew who was driving that goddamn car. She seen more. I'm just gonna wait till Polo bring it out. I ain't even gonna say nothing else. Right, Miss D. Who
That's what
lost
I was
control?
listening to before I came back over here. I was going back looking at her video too.
Who Polo? Oh, the lady?
I'm trying to listen to more of what she was saying.
Oh, what did she say, baby?
That's what I was doing before you said, hey, open. I was on mute.
Oh, well, listen to
Go
it
back
and let
on
me know.
mute and listen to it. Yeah,
Okay, let me.
That was good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You are so true, and that's what's so crazy. Man, this some moving shit like a damn trailer. Good Lord, good Lord.
You know what I don't want to find out? I don't want to find out that all of this was just an accident. You got my blood pressure up like this from accident. That's gonna hurt my feelings.
Yeah. No, they made it important to mention those boys was dropped off after Wawa's. Then bam, no red car. Polo said pay attention. You heard that, Miss
No,
Mill?
I was paying attention because we don't know where all of these players are at. but they over there being loud about Lulu. It's too many players on the board to be loud about one person.
Yeah.
And then Arthur was lying in his interview. I ain't gonna hold you. His story was changing up by the second.
And Polo made it clear. He said, I'm not taking up for Lulu. That's what he said. He made it clear that he's not taking up for Lulu. He made it clear. So he didn't want people to think that. Yeah, I remember that. The black car, the one who had the Superman powers. That's who is the couple told to call the police. Right. I remember that. Yeah, I remember the couple said that. I think she asked him, did he call the police, or told him to call the police. I forgot which one exactly, but I remember the nurse couple saying that.
Okay. So she did say that there were 4 people in the car. She said it was one in the back with him, and she thought it was a guy. And he was sitting on the passenger side behind the person in the front.
So Dro was in the back seat of the car, not the front seat.
So let's say this. Let's just say this. We don't know. The person in the front was a woman.
That she never said that part unless
I know, but I'm just speculating. Was a guy in the back with Dro? And was a woman up the front with another woman? Or was it another man driving? And it was, I don't know. I'm just saying, y'all.
No,
I don't know.
This changes everything, because if Lulu was the driver, because remember, well, we don't know for sure, but they said they saw her.
Wait, hold Miss Smith.
She never got out.
Wait a minute, Miss Smith. Open book. Mm-hmm. You said this red car, not Lulu truck, right?
No, the lady hasn't said it unless he has video of her describing the color. On here, she didn't say what color car it was or nothing like that. She said she saw a car. It was 4 people in the car. One in the back with him, and looked to be a guy. She said he was sitting in the back seat behind the passenger in the front. So he's on the passenger side. But she didn't tell the color of the car or nothing like that.
But the guy, he was in the back seat on the passenger side.
Mm-hmm. With one other person in the back seat.
But that changes everything.
It was a person in the front with the driver.
Yeah, and she said it was a driver and another person in the front. Yes.
But that changes everything then, because if Lulu was driving, then there's no way she could have pushed him out of the car.
Right.
He was in the back seat.
That would change a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she said something.
Go ahead, open book.
She said something happened in the midst of the U-turn, because she said they were all laughing, and then they went and made that U-turn, and they couldn't make a U-turn in one of the streets, so they had to go down and turn where that Wawa is to make the U-turn. So this lady was very specific in what she was saying, though, like on the turns and things like that. I'm not sure where her position was, where she was sitting when all of this happened. But she was saying, she said she think it was planned. Now that's her opinion, though. But that's what she said.
Yeah. I thought, and then she sounds credible, don't she?
She does. And that's what I was about to say. Sometimes people will discredit people if they look a certain type of way, or you feel like they're homeless or something like that. But what you have to understand is these people that stand on the corner, sitting on these corners, they see everything. They see everything because they sitting there all day.
Yep.
So you gotta pay attention to. You may think, oh, it's no cameras there, but who is hanging out there all day, every day, just looking at traffic and looking at this and looking at that all day? I know some areas in my city where you go there, you see people out there holding signs. Sometimes you'll see them sitting over on the side of the road. You don't know what one of those people witnessed. And she don't sound like she sound more credible and able to go through a whole story than the son. He breaking up the whole story all over the place. He couldn't even tell it fully through. This lady, she not thinking about. See, when you telling the truth, you just gonna say it. Okay, you don't have to try to think. Let me see. Now you may have to pause to think of a time or a date, but the details of a story when you're telling the truth is gonna flow. Okay. Well, if you sit here like, yeah, and so yeah, now I think no, his story was all over the place. No. And
She said
it's
that
the
was
reason they
all
didn't want
love.
him
She
to
said
talk.
Drew was screaming, no, no, no. Now, if that's the case, and she seen Drew in that back seat, is no way Lulu knocked him out that car.
Oh yeah, and Fatima, that's right. She did. They were laughing, then Dro was screaming, no, no, no. Yeah, I heard that part. So
Wow.
what did
Oh, I
that
just
mean?
thought Fatima was saying that. The lady said she heard that.
That
Yes, the
let me find
witness.
that video because I'm looking through
But
these.
see,
It's been a
that's
while.
that's why I'm saying that's the only real witness. We only have
Mm-hmm.
one witness to the incident.
So is this the lady that Polo don't speak to no more, right? This that lady, right?
No, this is a witness. You talking about the other lady that went there with him to talk to
Okay,
them.
got you. Okay.
Yeah, this the actual lady they talked to. She's like a white
Wow.
lady.
I don't know if Danville talked to her or not. I'm not sure. Because I ain't even know about all this to open book saying it. Did you already
I
drove
don't
big?
think I don't think that they talked to her because she was in jail, so nobody could find her.
Oh,
And
yeah,
Lulu
that's
told them
right.
when
You
it
did say that.
was.
She was in jail. Yeah, she had got locked up. Who is John Doe? John Doe is the man that Polo interviewed. That's that man. You all heard Dro call Big Tyrone to pick him up? Yes. I played that video yesterday. Whew, Lord have mercy. I just gotta say, I believe that lady. Like, why would she make all of this up? It sounds like it could have been a setup, y'all. It sounds like he could have got set up. Now, the thing is, we don't know who car was this. Was it in the red car and Lulu was not in that car? Or could have happened in Lulu's truck? And that's why Lulu said she didn't have no control? I don't know.
But Miss D, either way, Lulu didn't beat that man or push him out the car, according to this witness.
Facts.
What she get?
And then I kept saying that? That don't sound like no woman beating?
Yeah, you kept saying that.
I mean, I could be wrong, but it's just, I don't know. I believe Lulu has mental issues. Y'all, please stop saying that. Don't say that. I don't like that. Don't say that. That's out of respect for my channel. Don't put that in my chat because I don't pick at people mental issues or anything like that. You know, she can't help if she did suffer from that. You know what I'm saying? And that because she suffered with mental illness, I just don't talk about that. Don't talk about her mental illness. Not over here.
And
Because
from what we seen, I'm gonna be honest. From what we saw this time, she's not popping off for no reason. He took her on a vacation and potentially left her there, or was talking to other women. That's a problem for any woman, isn't it, Miss D? No woman is just gonna let you talk to another woman or leave them at a cabin with no cameras. I'm not saying. So either way, this time it's not her mental illness that is the problem.
Yeah, that's why I said, and we don't even know if she really got mental illness. Y'all stop taking stuff running with it. We don't really know that. Like I said, do I believe she was locked up for domestic violence the first time? Yes. But do we really know she got a mental illness? No, we don't know that. We don't know that.
Right. And Indy, I would say Lulu does not need to speak up. She needs to be quiet. She don't. It's a lot going on, and if
There's
somebody
no
did
way
that to
Lulu could
him,
have
they
attacked
can
him if
hurt
it
him.
was 4 people in that car, sweetheart. There's no way Lulu could have attacked him if he was in the back seat with somebody else. So you mean to tell me Lulu reached over driving and start beating him in the fucking head? Is that what you're saying? I don't believe that. That's not anything to play with. Yeah, that's why I said I ain't talking about nobody mental illness. I'm not doing that. If she got a mental illness, God bless her. I hope she get the help that she need. But I'm not talking about her mental illness.
Now, this lady,
go ahead, open book.
I was gonna say this lady, she said the car wasn't even going that fast, like 5 or 10 miles per hour. I guess when she saw it pull over. Now my thing is you could tell that he has more of that interview with that lady because it's only parts of it that he actually has shown because I think it's like 3 videos out there where she says various things, but it has to be a complete interview. Now that other lady, the one that y'all are saying apologized to him, she also should know what was said because she was there with Polo.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? He has a witness to the things that they saw when they went at that particular time. Because now that I'm going back looking at the videos, he was working on a documentary for the family. And that's why he went there. He was gathering information for them. And that's when the lady came up to him, he said, and said, "Sir, are you going to the bridge?" And she said, "Can I share something with you? Because I was there that night."
See, Miss D, I told you she sought him out.
He wouldn't have known who was out there.
Right. Right. She said, Miss Smith, why do you think she should be quiet? I think Lulu should. It's her best interest right now. I think this is her best interest. I feel like this. If they open this case and arrest her, then she get her an attorney. But to come out and speak right now, I don't think it's Lulu's best interest.
No, the internet is gonna eat her up. Y'all not gonna believe what she say anyway.
Right.
So why would she come out and talk? And then, and this is my advice to absolutely everyone. I don't care if you feel like you're 100% innocent in a situation. You need an attorney before you say anything to anyone.
If you get arrested, you walk in that police department, you just let them know, I want an attorney. It doesn't mean you're guilty because you want an attorney. You just don't want to say the wrong thing and hang yourself.
That's correct. And you're right, Miss C. Porter. She may already have an attorney. And if she does, they are probably telling her to keep her mouth closed. So as far as I'm concerned, that's the smartest thing to do when you're involved in these serious incidents like that.
Because when people keep saying, Lulu, tell us what happened. No, Lulu needs to stay quiet. Lulu needs to stay quiet at this point because it's too many odds against this case right here, right now. And it's not in her best interest. She may have on speed dial, baby.
Exactly. And then on top of that, we don't even know who she really dealing with. We don't, as the internet. She does. If she dealing with dangerous people, she shouldn't be out here talking.
We don't know them.
Mm-hmm. So I don't see where anywhere in the equation where it's beneficial for her to start talking.
Right.
And we are out here being investigators. Yeah, we out here. We know your perspective, Open Book. Open Book say she better talk.
I need her to tell the truth. Okay, I'm sick of it. Okay, now, hey, you got to do an anonymous letter. Girl, you better get an SOS or something. Tell us what happened to that man.
The music. Exactly, Miss Porter. That's what I said too. It's a reason why Lulu keeps saying it was out of her control. Come on. I keep saying, I kept saying it. It's a lot of things I'm never going to leave my mind and take this case completely. Why was she saying it's out of her control? Why is Polo keep saying something about that red car? Why is Polo keep saying something about them liquor bottles? Why is Polo keep saying, tell the truth what happened at Papa John's? Period.
Now, open book. You need to be fair because the minute an anonymous letter pops on this internet, you're gonna say, "Girl, we need you to put your name on this letter. This don't mean nothing."
Lulu is not slow.
Now, just give us a clue, Lulu. Put BG.
She knows the family is going to blame her. Fact. Yeah. I mean, now Polo. Lulu probably already lawyered up, baby. If anything come wrong, she lawyered up. And I'm gonna tell you something. She's gonna spill the fucking beans. Trust me. And that's why I say now, be careful if you really know that there's more shit to this case, and this case gonna be reopened. Just be mindful. Because I was not there. I don't know. But be mindful.
And then check this out. Something I just thought about, thinking about, how Polo likes to play chess, not checkers. Now, we don't know how, what all he said or how he said it when he was talking to this lady. Now, knowing he knows what kind of car Lulu was in, he knows the story, he could have possibly just said, "Tell me what you know." Okay, and tried to just make sure it was the same, situation on this night. But in his mind, as this lady is talking, he probably like, wait a second, thinking to himself, like how we thinking, like, was it another car? Without saying that, he's getting it all on recording of her saying everything. He like, okay, going along with it to get the information, because he could have possibly said, look, was he in this car or leading her? So I'm wondering, did he just give her the freedom to just talk, and all this stuff started coming out? He started putting two and two together.
I believe that open book. I believe he gave her the freedom to talk and let her spill all the beans. I believe he sat there, he didn't say nothing, and he probably told her, "I'm recording you." She probably didn't give a fuck anyway because she was telling the truth.
Well, at first she wanted her identity hidden, and but she said she wanted to share with the world what happened to that man. But now recently he said that she was okay with him revealing, her identity on his short video, the little short that he shared.
Okay. Follow the clues, facts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, what we got to think about this. What would she gain from coming forward to telling this story? Just like the couple. I mean, what would they gain? I mean, they were on a live, but I mean, what do they really gain by telling what they think happened? They're not connected to this story in any way, but to have told what they saw that day. I'm trying to see, it's not boosting up their channels, it's not doing this or doing that. Where people can say, oh, they have a possible motive for speaking out. And right. Even the lady confirmed that Polo did not pay that lady to say the things that she said.
Yeah, I don't believe Polo paid her nothing. I don't believe that. I think Dro and the cousin was drunk and got in, and they got into things, and things got out of control.
Right, Fatima. I wonder what happened with that.
What happened is
I'm gonna have to hop off because I have a meeting.
Okay. Open book. Okay. Nobody took her down there.
Nobody took who down there?
The lady. She was supposed to give a statement.
Nobody took her down there?
Lady. Nobody took her down there. Big Tyrone didn't. And then the other lady was supposed to that worked with Polo, and she didn't. So nobody took her down there.
Okay. Do you remember this open book in Miss Smith? When Tyrone, I mean not Tyrone, when Polo said that when he was talking to that witness, Tyrone was on the phone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he sure did. Yeah, that he heard it too. He heard it too.
Yep.
He heard what the lady said too.
Interesting.
That's interesting. So they know what that lady said.
He said Tyrone was on the speakerphone when that lady was telling the story. That's what Polo said.
And then things started changing when the red car situation, and people kept saying, well, don't this one have a red car? That's when things really, really started changing, and the switch up happened. if y'all pay attention.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I'll talk to y'all in a little bit.
All right, because I'm getting off at 3 anyway. I'm getting off early today. All right, open book. I'll talk to you. Thanks for coming up.
You're welcome. Bye.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, who open book went back. She listened. The lady said it was 4 people in the car. Now, who y'all gonna believe? I'm just asking y'all shit. Right, right. Man, oh man, oh man.
But this part is the crazy part of this is you keep going with the narrative like, well, we just want to know what happened. At this point, call your son and ask him.
Well, what's his name? Polo said they know. Shit, I'm only going by what Polo been saying. You know, I've been in the bush to listen to his live. You know, when I'm not on my live and he go live, I stay in the bush. I just listen. You know, I don't never comment or anything. I just, listen to what he's saying. So, shit.
Facts. I think they've been knowing, and like Open Book brought out, he was on the, or somebody in the chat, he was on the phone with them when he did the interview with the woman. They, as much information as Polo knows, he's kept that family informed every step of the way. So there was transparency on his side. Yeah.
I believe that too, Miss Smith. And I believe that's why that man was so hurt. A lot of people don't understand when people get hurt. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like they're supposed to just brush it off when someone do something to them. And no, but we are humans and everybody have feelings. You know, I have helped people out of my life and they renege me. Yeah, it did hurt me. I'm human. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that I walked away from it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't keep the situation still going. I just said, fuck it, I walked away. I will never happen again. But yes, that shit do hurt you, especially when you gave them your all. And this is what Polo is feeling. That's it. And the slow people is not understanding how this man is feeling. He had a communication with the whole family.
No, that's a fact. And then one thing that Polo has always said is he always gave the Davis family enough time to drop receipts or put out facts or retract a wrong, and they wouldn't. So, you know.
See? So you can't sit here and get mad at this man. Now, do I think he's targeting them every day? No, he still wants transparency. He's trying to say, tell your people that follow you the truth. That's what he basically saying.
But to be fair, if y'all over here poking at somebody, if y'all want them to go away, just leave them alone and don't even mention them. Like, then y'all should just be on the business of justice for Dro. But every time y'all go live, y'all are either directly calling him out and calling him out of his name and saying he a woman, or you taking sneak diss at him. And neither one is cool. Just leave him alone altogether if you didn't want to be tied up with him.
And then one lady, this morning I read, she came in his comments. She said, I am so sorry my cousin ever told me to follow you because you was disgusting. You've been fucking with this family since they didn't want to be bothered with you no more. Somebody came and commented and told her, you this stupid, slow bitch. I was so weak. They were like, if you don't want to hear him no more, why do you keep following them, listening to him? And the girl was right. Like, if your cousin had put you onto him, and you follow him because evidently you are a supporter of Tasha's, and then now him and Tasha's not getting along for whatever reason, and you'll keep following Polo. Why? Just blocking. So when the girl disrespected her, I laughed because the girl was right. Like, well, you must be one of them slow motherfuckers.
Yeah, because you know what though, I will be fair. It shouldn't nobody go over there on Polo channel wanting to smoke, because Polo got a defense line that is insane, and them women know how to cut you up, down, and sideways.
And Polo, And he screenshots all the inboxes and messages and stuff when they talk reckless to him, and he posted.
Yo, I wouldn't be messing with him. He likes to keep receipts, and them women go hard for Polo. He got a
Yeah, they do.
squad.
Yeah.
Just leave that man alone. That is your safest option.
Yeah, just don't listen to him. And see, this is why I go back to say some people don't have no self-control. I have self-control, okay? Because I don't watch none of them but Polo. You understand what I'm saying? I have
Yeah,
self-control. You gotta have some type of self-control in your life. If you ain't got self-control on the internet, I know damn well you ain't got self-control in real time.
you're for real. Bye, Fatima.
Like, damn. Have a good day, sweetie. That's
And it's
crazy.
true. Polo got information that the family would have never got, really. You know what I'm saying? So he's
Right.
done a good job. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm going to give him all due credit.
She said Polo done told them he knows more than what they think he knows. I believe that. I definitely do believe it.
Joy, you was right. Now that this new witness said it was 4 people in the car.
Yeah. And like Open Book said, why would that witness just lie like that for no reason? She have no reason to lie. Like, she ain't getting paid. Shit.
And
You
the
know?
officers, and the way they said what the officer said, it sounds like Lulu was the driver of her own vehicle, and she went to the Circle K and was on camera and never got out of that car. So, we shall see. We still need
And
more
maybe
evidence to come
Lulu
out.
really knows what happened. And when they interviewed her, she came up with that story. He jumped out the car, but she really knows what really happened because they was all in her car. You ever thought about that, y'all?
Definitely did. That's why I told you, Miss D, as far as what really happened and what was said, nobody's going to know unless they was inside of the car. So the 4 people in the car are the ones who know.
That's so true. She said Polo got information the family wasn't looking for and didn't want to address to the public. Mm-hmm.
But the
Yeah.
internet needs to start putting out a disclaimer. When you bring your stuff here, we crack it through everything. So don't bring it if you don't want to be cracked wide open, because that's what the internet does.
She said, right, Miss D. Yeah, it could have been. They was all in her car. And it happened in her car. He got threw out of her car, right? But she did not do it. But she went there and switched the whole scenario to not tell on them and said he asked to get out the car and he jumped out. Come on now. It could have been that too. I'm just saying. Because she couldn't put her life in danger, her safety.
Yeah.
It's the reason why Lulu left here. It's the reason why Lulu left Florida and went to Atlanta. Mm-hmm.
She's not going to do shit. Look, you're not going to win wrongful death suits. Just not in this case. And that's already messed up because the people that's responsible for him, the paramedic team, followed the proper procedures, and that was stated. So where are you getting wrongful death from Lulu? If Lulu was driving and there was 4 people in the car, and he was in the back seat, Lulu couldn't do anything to him. So you're gonna sue your own family, right? And see, that don't make any sense, right?
No. Right. Like, yeah, where'd that come from?
Did GPD state that, or is that what the family was telling them?
No, I don't believe that back seat was full of belongings. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that stuff was in that back seat. I believe that stuff was sitting on top of the little trunk area That's what I believe. I don't believe that stuff. That don't look like a trunk to me. What did it look like to you, open book? I mean, Miss Smith.
It was a cargo cover back there.
Yes, that's what it
So
looked
she
like.
could put some little light stuff back there.
Yeah, I don't think that was fully a back seat. I don't believe that. Now, if I see the side of the car to look in the back seat, and if I'm wrong, I change. I'll say I'm wrong. But until then, I don't. I just don't believe that's a back seat.
So GPD told that to the family. I don't know. I'm gonna wait for their little statement to come. I'm gonna wait for the rest of the receipts back to me because I'm gonna wait. That sounds really crazy.
Yeah, it don't look like the back seat because me and Miss Smith and we even looked up another truck just like that.
Exactly, Fatima. She left the hospital to get their stuff, which means they had taken it into the hotel. I don't know. One thing for sure, we'll find out more information.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Tasha said, "What? Oh, I gotta catch up on y'all conversation." I'm just being nosy.
I mean, because it
Yes,
goes.
she did say that. POC said, "Do y'all remember?" Tasha said on live one day that they have goons. Yep, I think she'd have made that one private.
What you mean by that?
That they got people that'll do some harm to somebody.
I wouldn't even tell nobody that about my family. I would not.
Absolutely not.
I would not. It's just certain things I won't say. No, I would not. Because let me tell you something. Everybody out here got a match. Your family ain't the baddest family in Florida. Okay, maybe your family haven't ran into the right motherfuckers yet. Okay, because everybody got a match. Okay, that's point blank. Period. Okay, and me as an auntie, I would never say that. You know what I'm saying? No. If my nephews or nieces do whatever, they do it. I ain't gonna put them out here like they big bad wolf. Because what I'm saying as an auntie, I like what they do. I like what they do. Come on now. Let's
Facts,
talk
Ray
some real
Ray.
shit here. That's crazy shit. Certain things people say they think they say things that make themselves look good, but they don't. They don't. Yeah, I remember him saying that. Ray, but I don't believe she was at the cabinet then. I don't believe that. I believe she just told him that. But I don't believe she was at the cabinet packing up anything. Why he was at the hospital. I don't believe that because Lulu was at the hospital. I think Lulu probably just told him that, told him any damn thing. I don't think Lulu was at no cabinet packing up nothing. Everything was already out of there. And they was already gone. I think she just told that father that shit. Oh Lord Jesus. This is mm. She didn't want to deal with him. Oh yeah, I know, baby. I believe that. Ain't nobody the baddest out here. Everybody got their match. You ain't lying about that. Shit. I believe you, sweetie. You know, I mean, oof, Lord. I don't know, y'all. It's just so much right now. It's just so much. See, again, we have, they saying the back seat was full and all that. Shit, only um Polo knows what car that the lady seen them in. You know what I'm saying? We're just speculating. But only Polo knows because he interviewed that lady. So Polo knows, was it her truck or was it the other car? Only Polo knows that. You know what I'm saying? And we will never know that if Polo won't, you know, put it out there. You too, Auntie Barbara. Yeah, so, only he knows what color car the lady saw the 4 people in. We don't know. I just say the whole situation is just it's crazy. It is. It's sad. He do need justice. I definitely agree. But the fact of the matter is, again, tell the truth. That's it. That's all. Tell the truth. There's nothing wrong with telling the truth. There's nothing wrong with that. You get more respect with telling the truth than you get without telling the truth. But then when you got some people that believe your narratives that you're putting out, yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Most people on the South don't want to be recorded like that. So even with this situation, they probably would be better cameras. Everybody will start complaining down there.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm. So,
Facts, Miss Porter. That's facts.
what Miss Porter said?
She said Walmart cameras can see you straight across the lot.
She ain't lying. Walmart got some good ass goddamn cameras. She ain't lying.
And Miss Walker said, "Hey, Miss D, great live. I was listening at work. Have a great weekend if you don't come on tomorrow."
You have a great weekend too. If I'm going to get off early tomorrow, like I'm doing right now, because I'm going to get up out of here right now. I came on early today, so I'm getting off early. Yeah, but y'all,
Okay.
we'll have some more things to think about overnight, and you know what I'm saying, and see what tomorrow bring and everything like that. And thank the 2 people that supported my channel today. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Smith, for coming up. I love you, Gary. We'll talk.
Love you too. We'll talk. Bye.
Y'all, I'm out of here. I love you guys. Thank you guys again. I appreciate everybody input. Like I say, I always do. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to come together to figure out what happened. We're just speculating because we don't know the facts of everything, what happened on that scene. And it's good for everybody to speculate and tell their opinion, how they feel. It's nothing wrong with that. Have a great day, Miss D. You do too, sweetie. Yes, I really enjoyed your live, and have a blessed day, Miss D, Miss Smith, and Chad. You do the same thing too, sis. Same to you. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Make sure you stay prayed up, and always remember to keep God first. I love you guys. Peace and love.